everybody. How we doing? I'm live in 2 places at once.
Oh, why? Why are you live in 2 places at once?
Well, I want to tell these people about this, and I want to tell these people about this.
Oh, is that the?
This is
the app?
unlocked. Yeah.
That's the unlocked app.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
Yo.
I need to point this microphone in the right direction.
That would help. That way people can hear.
Well,
things.
there's 2 microphones, so they could pseudo hear. Did not expect that face when the screen went away, I must admit. Oh, sorry.
Nobody expects that face. Can you imagine Caitlin waking up in the morning?
To this face?
To that. That's what she wakes up to.
James, sit on the couch.
There's a Game Boy there.
There's a 3DS. Welcome. Leave the 90s. They're over now.
No, they're not. They're back in Avengers.
They're over now.
No, they're not. The Spice Girls are on tour.
Oh, that pops up right over my face.
Ha!
Hi. Okay, so I just wanted to tell people on, before we get started with the actual broadcast, people on Unlocked, hello. Right now I am starting the beginning of a 3-hour-ish broadcast on my Twitch channel. We're playing Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. So if you go to twitch.tv/Kyle McCarley, you can see what we're doing. I'm going to stop this broadcast very shortly. But first, you guys can kind of see a little bit of that stuff. You've seen that before, though. Everybody out there in the Twitchiverse, I wanted to show you guys Unlocked on... Oh, wow, that is just...
Why are you
so
doing feedback?
Reflective.
Oh my god.
The screen is so reflective.
You're bad at this.
You're bad at this.
Oh, it's because the camera, it's showing the camera.
Kyle.
Let's do this.
You pointed a camera at a camera. It's like
That's
putting 2 mirrors
a
against
little
each
better.
other.
Okay, so you can kind of see, you still see the reflection of the, what if I do that? That's a little bit
Ooh, it's your arm.
better, kind of. Okay, anyway, it's an app called Unlocked Live. It is available on iOS. It will soon be available on Android. I don't know when. But you can download it on an iPad or an iPhone, and it's basically it's Periscope or Facebook Live, but for people in the anime world. So and video games as well. It's mostly voice actors. Excuse me. There are some engineers, and I just shoveled down on Witch in like 5 minutes
Less.
or less.
Like 3 minutes. You ate that whole thing.
It was delicious, but yeah. Anyway,
Kyle wasn't actually choking. I was just joking, guys.
so you can download this app and you can see me and Bryce Papenbrook, David Vincent, Lex Lang, Shermie Lee, I think is live right now. It's Eric Kimmerer. Who else is on there? Everybody's on there. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are on this app. So you can download it, check it out. People stream on it all the time. Eric Lindbeck, Melanie, Todd Habercorn, bunch of people on this. Mic is fugged. Which one?
Did I do it?
That's not good.
I'm sorry.
Is it too loud?
No, it's staticky, they say.
Staticky.
Uh-oh. Is it?
I bet you kicked something when you came in.
I don't
Anyway,
think
I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna fix everything with Twitch. But if you wanna watch us on Twitch, tune in twitch.tv/Kyle
better now.
McCarley. Bye.
it's better now.
James, you fixed it. Okay, so.
It was your fault. You moved the mic.
Oh. Is that what caused it? I don't know. Anyway. So, we're off of this. I'm gonna put this away.
Okay.
Under there.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Let me make sure I've got
Oh, no, it's
nameplates
back.
going.
Oh, no, it's back.
Back again.
Guess who's back? Tell us. Is James causing it?
It is me. It is. I am.
How?
Are you causing interference?
Yes, because I am electric.
Oh, no. It's James's side. Is that one?
Okay, So just to be clear, you guys can hear me just fine on this microphone. But this microphone's all screwed up. Is that right?
Whenever I sit down, I ruin everything. I can't sit on the couch, guys.
Thank you for catching my joke, Bob Talk.
The Gemini law.
Gemini. Look what my shirt says.
Kyle is lame. Yes.
Okay. Everybody on headphones, take them off for a second.
Take him off, take him off,
Take
take him
'em
off,
off.
take him off, take him off. 3, 2, 1. So stressful.
Too late, Kyle.
No, Dad.
Okay.
All right.
Did that help?
How we doing? No? Static is still there.
Well, that was literally just as we started. Static is still there, still on. No.
No, rest in peace.
Must be the other mic.
Is it the one I'm next to?
Might be. All right. Headphones off.
Headphones off! Headphones off! Headphones off! In 3, 2, 1.
I think I'm just gonna start stealing labs from work.
James,
That's
maybe don't
not
announce
gonna
on
be
the
easy.
internet bad things you're going to do.
Okay. How's the static? Fixed it?
Fix it. Fixed it. We're good.
We're good.
We're good. Okay.
We're
So
good.
yeah, it was that.
Sorry.
I figured it was because it was when you came in that it first started. So you probably got slightly bumped or something.
I'm sorry.
We're good.
Slightly
Okay.
Bumped.
Where are we? What are we doing?
My hair's really big today.
Welcome, 108 viewers. Thank you for
Hi,
tuning in. So, if you're joining us for the first time, this is my Twitch channel. I'm Kyle McCarley. I'm a voice actor known for things. We've got a whole lot of things to go over before we get started playing the game today. But, making you louder now again. What does that mean? I don't know. What does my shirt say? It says, "Don't mind me, I'm just catching invisible monsters."
Yay!
It's a Philip DeFranco shirt.
Mine says nothing.
Mine says Kyle is lame.
Um,
So excited about that.
yeah, no, we're not gonna worry about it. I was like, oh, I should have
Caitlin
pointed that
is
microphone better.
Shooting an episode of a telly show in Arizona at the moment, and I will be joining her on Sunday.
Oh, you're going out too? Okay.
Yes.
I was wondering about that.
I am also-
Okay.
Just you and me,
I'm
buddy.
Um,
Cuddle buddies.
Yep.
Yep.
Me and James.
Well, please don't. Did you lick him? What happened?
Tried.
No, I wasn't actually gonna do it. I just wanted to scare him.
Ship confirmed.
Yeah, so, Kyle streams all have technical difficulties. Just get used to it to anyone who... We're sorted. Everything's fine now.
Everything's good.
So, what do we need to talk about? When was the last time everybody saw me? It was on this channel a week ago Tuesday.
Yeah.
Um,
Before the last con.
Yeah. So, in the past week and change, on last Wednesday night, a week ago Wednesday, my beer league hockey team played in Game 3 of a best-of-3 championship series and won. It was very exciting. It was very emotional because, as I told some of the people who were watching, or all of the people who were watching on the stream before that, one of our teammates who was, I think, 20? Or
20
maybe
it was 20 or
22.
21.
Maybe 22 at the oldest. I think, yeah, I think
Yeah.
he was 20
I think he just
or
turned.
maybe just about 20 or 21 or something like that.
Yeah.
College kid who played for us this past season passed away. We didn't know any details. We still don't know any details. His name was Isaac, and so winning that championship on Wednesday night was very emotional. I didn't start playing hockey until I was a full-grown, well,
Human.
half-grown man anyway.
You're a large, semi-muscular man.
Sure I am.
You should just start coming to the gym with me.
Nope, not gonna do that.
I will teach you how to fight.
Hockey is my workout. I didn't start playing hockey until about 4 years ago, I think.
Oh.
Or 4.5 years
it's
ago.
been a
Yeah.
while.
It's been 4.5 years. I know. I can say almost definitely I will never play in a more meaningful game than the game that I played in a week ago Wednesday night. That was really emotional, really something special, and I'm glad we were able to raise that trophy in Isaac's memory. It was something pretty cool, and in fact we streamed some of it on the
thing.
on Unlocked.
I saw that picture where you were carrying the trophy on your face.
How tall are you?
Yeah, how tall am I?
Yeah.
I'm just shy of 6 feet.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah,
Me too.
they were asking.
Okay. Yeah, sure you are, Laura. Yeah, no, Ava says I'm 6'1"-ish. It's more like 5'11"-ish. I think I'm shy of that by a fraction of an inch. But yeah. So yeah, there was a picture that I posted on the Twitters and the Faces, where I was. I don't know why I was the person who started this, because it's kind of a tradition in hockey when if they win the Stanley Cup, the captain is the first person to receive the trophy, which was still the case in this beer league, and then he like lifts the trophy up and skates it around the ice. Well, with the Stanley Cup, with all the other trophies, they're all superstitious and they don't want to touch it because they want to win the Stanley Cup. They don't care about the other ones, but he'll lift the Stanley Cup and he'll skate around the whole rink and celebrate, and then he'll come back and hand it off to the next guy. And for some reason, after we all took the team photo, I was the guy who was like, "Well, I mean, can we skate around with it? That's what you do, right?" So, and our team captain was like, "Knock yourself out, Kyle." So I was the guy who picked up the trophy, and it weighed like 50 pounds or something. It was pretty heavy, and I'm not the most muscular man. So the picture looks like I'm just like lifting this trophy on my face.
Yep.
And
Good job.
I skated around, not the whole rink, but just took a short little lap, came back and handed it to somebody else. And I don't think anybody else skated around with it, but they all held it and took a picture.
That's good.
So, but anyway, that was a week ago Wednesday night. Thursday morning, left here again to go to San Japan in San Antonio. I probably saw some of you guys there. It was great. It was a great convention. Busy convention. They had me doing 7 panels total throughout the weekend, plus autograph signings every day, and the VIP brunch and the VIP autographs on Sunday.
Nobody's paying attention to you. They're all talking about how tall they are.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna keep talking. And San Japan ended Sunday night. We came back Monday at noon, which got us back into LA at like 1:30. And then the week for me has been exceedingly busy, which is great. I've been working on a lot of stuff. I've been working on a couple of kids shows down at SDI. I've been working on some anime at Bang Zoom. Live action thing at VSI, which is a studio that's new to Los Angeles, but I think they have locations elsewhere in the country. But and then had a session at Cup of Tea last night. Was it last night? No, night before last. For a video game. So I've had more work in a day this week than I average throughout a whole week usually. So it's been a really busy week, and it doesn't look like things are slowing down really. I've already got
Some other stuff.
like 6 hours of sessions booked for Monday, and there's more stuff trying to fit around other stuff throughout the rest of the week too. So
He's working.
I'm working.
There
I'm
will
having
be
fun.
new things someday.
What ages would you say the kids shows are? Trying to get stuff for my brother to watch. Well, the stuff that I'm working on now, one of them is in French originally, and I'd say that probably skews pretty young, like 6 to 10 maybe even younger, 4 to 8. I don't know. It's probably the target audience on that one. And then the other one is originally done in Japanese, and that one might be a little bit older, slightly older. Probably appeals to, I don't know, 6 to 12-year-olds or something like that. What do I know? I don't know. But anyway, so
You'll see when they come out.
yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about the second one because it's I know it doesn't appeal to this demographic most likely. You guys are probably going to be more inclined to watch the anime stuff, but
One in particular I'm thinking of.
that particular kids show is kind of cute, so I'm probably going to be talking about it when it comes out. Yes, Avatism has it correct there. A lot of stuff that I do is under non-disclosure agreements, and even when it's not, I try and err on the safe side because I don't want to make anybody mad. I've accidentally broken NDA in the past, and so I don't want to do that ever again. So I try and
wait till they tell you you can.
Yeah, or well, wait until it's announced usually because they don't ever tell you can. They just it just comes out.
I've seen credits recently of mine that I was like, oh, I didn't know that was.
Yeah. Oh, I can talk about that.
I forgot
Great.
I did that.
So yeah. What else is new? There's a new thing that's come out on Twitch that I have had about all of, 30 seconds to look at, called extensions. And you can enable one of them on your video player and like 3 of them in your channel description panels that show up under the video player. And they're like, it's all open source stuff, so that like developers are still coming out with new extensions and everything because they've only been live for maybe a week. I enabled one that looked like, because I tried to look through the list of what was available and saw that there were a lot of things that were like, oh hey, there's a whole bunch of things you can do with this extension, but I don't know how customizable it is, and I don't have time to deal with it. So I scrolled past those. I scrolled past anything that was game specific because all of it was specific to games that don't get played either at all or often on this channel. And let me hide underneath the subscription notification from Bob Tom. I'll get to shoutouts in a second.
Bob Tom.
But the one that I enabled is an emote stream or something. So you can send little emotes across the screen. We probably won't see them.
Aww.
Because I think they only show up in the Twitch player.
This sounds so fun.
But yeah, little emotes will go across like around this region, I think.
Custom ones are like preset.
I am not sure. Again, I looked at this for about that long and was like, yeah, this is okay, fine. And I think you can turn them off if you want to as well. You don't have to see the constant emote stream going on. I have no idea how it works. You guys are going to have to play with it and figure it out.
Do you have any more little emote spaces left? Like,
not at the moment, no.
Yet, no.
Our subscribership has taken a little bit of a dip since since the near craze that was going on, and
that's fair.
Yeah, it'll come, ebbs and flows. I thought I already said that, Ava. Thank you for doing that. Anyway, what else? Oh, yes, shoutouts. We need to do that.
Shoutouts.
No, shoutouts.
Not shoutouts.
Sorry.
No, I heard something else.
I didn't mean to say it that way.
Shitouts.
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 So
No.
I think our last broadcast was it 10 days ago? That sounds about right? It must have been because there's a lot of stuff that happened 10 days ago. We'll start 5 days ago. Spake subscribed at tier 2. Thank you for doing that. Scenario subscribed at tier 1. Galliston subscribed. Miku Append subscribed at tier 3. You guys don't get anything extra for the higher tier subscriptions, but thank you for doing that. That was Miku Append. Is that what I said? Anyway, Nimrukti subscribed at tier 2. Zellery resubscribed at tier 2 for a 4th month. Thank you guys. True in the Blue resubscribed 3 hours ago. That was probably during my pre-stream Overwatch broadcast for a 5th month. It's early, but I am glad you have taken up Twitch streaming. Best subscription I have made. Oh, thank you so much, True in the Blue. Mega Man XZ21 donated $5. Hello there. From out of my curiosity with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite in next 10 days or more, have you ever known or had any thoughts of this spectacular game? I will say this much. There has been one person, no, there's probably been like 3 or 4 people who have tweeted at me saying, hey, are you the voice of X, Mega Man X, in Marvel vs. Capcom? And I always answer the question with a tweet that I put out that was, it was posed as a poll just so that I could get the extra characters, basically, but it was, hey, are you the voice of this character in that thing that hasn't come out yet? Possible answers. 1, maybe, but I don't remember. 2, possibly, but it's still under NDA. 3, doesn't even sound close. Or 4, no, that's Yuri Lowenthal. So, that's what I have to say about Marvel vs. Capcom. It's one of those possible answers. Jay, one of our moderators, resubscribed.
Sure, it's a good game though.
I'm certain it is. Jay resubscribed, one of our moderators, for a 5th month. Proud to be a member of Hacker Clan. Honored to have you all as my family away from family. Oh, thank you, Jay.
Love you too,
Less
Jay.
than 3, little buddy.
Jesse Kid hosted us with 7 viewers earlier. Thank you, Jesse. Jojo Ken 13 subscribed. Welcome to Hacker Clan.
Hi.
And now we're into the current broadcast. Papa Fog resubscribed for a 5th month.
That's an
Says,
awesome name.
Glory to mankind.
Glory.
Thanks
to
for
you.
sticking with us, Papa Fog.
Papa Fog.
Bob Tom resubscribed for a 5th month.
Bob Tom.
I'm your biggot's fan. Okay. Thanks, Bob Tom. And that's pretty much it.
Those are
Okay.
the things. You
That's
want to play a video
those are the
game?
shout-outs. Yeah. Who wants to watch? Who wants to play some Fire Emblem Echoes?
No.
Oh, you just want
could go.
to sit here on the futon for the next 3 hours? and
I'll
wait?
just sit here and watch you play.
Oh, okay. Sounds
Okay.
good. So, wait, where did my
I'll play it.
remote go? Let's do this.
I'll play it. I'll probably kill you. But I'll play it. No?
We'll see about that. Let's do it. Wait, it's Kyle acting as
What?
us. So this is.
What's happening? What's
Okay.
happening?
So we're gonna go to the 3DS screen.
Okay, good.
So
Grief.
for those of you who were with us a week and change ago
Yes.
on our last broadcast, we tried to do a Fire Emblem stream, and it was a colossal failure. It was a really colossal
really
failure.
bad.
Yeah, really.
Because while I did a test broadcast, like not broadcast, but I made sure everything was working 4 hours in advance of the stream last week, and it worked. Everything was fine. When we started the actual stream, it didn't work. The 3DS was not working.
It was poor Bob Tom's birthday.
And so we tried to play Jackbox games. We had trolls come in. It was
not-
just
it
a
was not good.
colossal
It was an
disaster.
interesting evening.
But that was my first stream, and you came back,
you came
Alan
back?
Tor.
Oh,
Alan Tor,
wow.
thank you
for coming back. I'm sorry for your first experience.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
It'll.
Man.
I hope it gets better.
We hope.
I hope it's already better.
If it ever gets worse,
Oh, by the way,
oh man.
I wanted to say, I don't know if she's here, but Makita Choco Vanilla's birthday is today. So
Happy birthday!
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Makita!
Who has a birthday today other than that person? Anybody? No? Okay. Let's keep going.
What was
What the hell was that, James? Okay.
I don't
So anyway,
James is
today
tired.
Today, I did another test broadcast hours before the actual stream. Got everything set up. Then I did an actual broadcast playing a little bit of Overwatch for an hour and a half or something before the scheduled broadcast today.
Thing of a thing.
Then I did another test right after that because I was like, I'm going to make sure it's really working. And it wasn't working.
Why?
Well, that's the reason that the stream was about 20-30 minutes late starting tonight, because I found out after 40 minutes of tinkering that when I had the chat window that we normally use up and in focus, when it was visible on this monitor that we're looking at right now, the 3DS up on that monitor and on the stream completely froze. Did not work because of the chat window.
Oh.
So that chat window's gone, and now we're looking at the pod software for chat on that screen.
Okay.
Still works.
I mean,
it's fine.
I'm actively watching the stream on my laptop.
Right. This is just a little smaller, but I just got new glasses.
It is a little
so I don't
smaller,
care.
and but the good news is that up on the main monitor, if I can close this stupid pop-up that's covering it up.
No, it wasn't your guys' fault after all. It was all Kyle's. Kyle just fails.
Kyle
Oh yeah, no,
just
it was
failed.
my fault.
See, look, see, it says so on my shirt. It says
Yeah,
Kyle
it's
is
just
lame.
it was just the issue that when I did my tests, I didn't have the chat window up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that would cause problems,
Now
but
we
it did.
know things.
So, all that said, we're good.
Let's play
We're
games.
up. We're running. Let's play Fire Emblem.
Let's play games.
Who are we starting with? We just finished Greeth Citadel with Celica. Did we go into Greeth Citadel?
I don't remember.
That's a beautiful shot of me starting to lick James's face.
What? I missed it. Where?
Somebody tweeted that.
That was Bob Tom.
Somebody's gonna draw that shit soon.
I don't know if we've been in here yet. Have we?
I don't.
Maybe
do
we
you
have.
guys-
A little while back, someone told me I was cold and standoffish.
Yes.
Do I really come across that way? Certainly I'm more reserved than either Est or Palla. But isn't that true for most middle siblings? And whenever I do have something to say, one of them always beats me to it. Who wouldn't seem quiet in such circumstances?
She's the one we just rescued, right?
Maybe.
Or wait, yeah. No, Est is the one we just rescued.
Same true
Can't
in the
remember.
blue.
It's been like 3 weeks since we played any of this. I
Ow.
feel like
We're lost. We're lost twice.
we did come into the Citadel.
Okay.
Okay,
I've only ever half watched what you're playing, so I have no idea what we're doing.
how do I leave? I go there and then I go there. So we did this. No, pink hair is the one we were. So, Katri is not the new one. Do we play as? We kind of reached a stopping point with Celica there. Granted, that was a while ago.
No,
but
didn't we? Wasn't the last thing we did was like the excruciatingly long battle?
yes, Greeth Citadel with her.
That was her?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was you.
No, that was her. That was Celica.
All right.
So, and it was a nightmare, and we're glad it's over now.
Yes.
So, let's play as Alm for a little bit. Check your party for Est, I guess, just to be sure you freed her. Oh, that's a good idea. How do I do that?
Buttons.
Order? Do.
Look at all the humans.
There she is.
She is.
Yeah, she's the one we rescued.
Cute.
I don't know why I didn't remember Katria. Yeah, she's been the one that's like doing all the damage.
No, Kyle, it
on
was
those
that
desert
one
maps.
thing that never happened.
We just played Celica, and now it's time for Kyle. I mean, Alm. Oh, thanks.
She's free.
Let's do this.
Somebody said ads. Are there ads?
There shouldn't be.
Did you accidentally leave them on?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I can check real quick,
Let's check
but
just to be sure.
no, they're not running.
Okay. Good.
So
I don't know what that's about.
I don't either. Okay, let's see here.
Smile and cry.
Why are we so spread out? I don't like that. Oh, please don't be frozen. Thank you.
Ivy and Jay. Leon is best boy and girl.
Yep. That is a fact. Where's our... That's what I was looking for. Danger zone.
Danger zone.
Okay. So we've got a few guys on the left, and we got a few more on the right. It's probably about even. Who do we have? Oh, who cares? Let's just fight.
You know why this guy is evil? It's because he has no eyebrows and he's angry about it.
This is the first time I'm playing this game in this room.
How's that feel?
It's different. I'm not sure how I feel about looking up at that TV that's so high up there
Yeah.
while we're sitting down here.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I feel like it's like we're like worshipping unto.
Yeah.
Everybody get a good look at the bottom of my chin.
Right. I suppose we could try switching monitors, but we're not doing that right now.
No.
Okay, who's... Let's move Forsyth to the front here.
He's got 5 head.
Oh, Clive can go hide in this tree.
Kyle, did you get any of the Brave Heroes in Fire Emblem Heroes?
Nothing will stop
I
me.
don't really play Heroes, to be honest with you.
Bad.
When is Caitlin doing the crafting stream?
When she gets back.
The 20th, September 20th, I believe, was the date that she settled on.
20th.
And Kira is going to be joining her for it.
This is very exciting.
Just say the
I know
word.
this.
Yep.
I'm excited.
The mother walks with me.
Thanks for the bits, Bob Tom. Let's go move these guys.
Butt boyfriends?
What?
Stand back.
What?
Bob Tom is leaving because he's got butt boyfriends.
Oh, good for you, Bob Tom.
Well, you have fun.
With your butt boyfriends.
There's two archers on one side of the map here. Is that... Okay, that's... Yes, that is a safe spot. I can't tell when the red is... So... Like the red and the red together tells me nothing. We have a talk. Well, let's... Can she move? Not quite all the way up there, so we'll move him to there.
Just leave it to me.
Okay.
Conversation.
Hey, Faye. How are things?
Things are utterly fantastic. Aren't you gonna ask me why?
Why?
Well, remember when you sat next to me at dinner yesterday? You gave me that leftover heel of bread you didn't want.
You're excited about bread?
No, silly. You touched my hand. I was up all night thinking about it.
You're creepy.
Oh, but don't worry.
You're creepy.
I drank a bunch of tea, so I'm ready to kill in your name.
Whoa, wait.
Just point me at your enemies and watch me go.
Oh my god.
That's... Wow. I
Solid.
guess I'm glad she's able to find happiness in the little things.
Like
That-
killing.
But I'm worried about the toll this war is taking on her.
That's
Okay.
honestly, that's not the appropriate reaction
No.
Nope.
to that
It's a little
conversation, Alm.
No.
You gotta...
Well, I think he was kind of weirded out, and he doesn't know what to do, so...
Well, understandable.
Do you remember that loop? Probably not, right?
I do, but I did not remember the context. I did not remember the cue. Like, I knew she was into me, but whoa! Relax.
Allow me.
I'm ready
Yeah,
to
we'll send you
kill
this
in
one.
your name.
Leave this to me.
That's nice. See you tomorrow, crazy lady.
Easy pickings.
Umbrus is phrasing, Kyle. I don't know what you said that was a double
I don't know what
entendre,
I said either.
But I'm sure you said something.
People are half and half on Fred. On I've been doing a lot of talking this week, guys. I'm sorry.
Half and half
Ooh,
on Faye.
nice, Clive. Yeah, somebody said people are half and half on Faye. Should we do a poll?
Is she a stalker or is she a freaking
Is Faye
stalker?
cute or is she creepy?
No, she's just goddamn scary.
Yeah, she's creepy.
Just
She-
let me have some tea and I'll go kill in Kyle's name. Nobody killing anybody's name. Nobody, no killing. You can play video games. That's it.
That obsession, though.
Is she murderous or is she a stalker?
The
Yes.
answer is
That's
yes.
the, yeah, the answer to that one is yes.
Yes is the answer.
But
Killing in the name of.
Are we human or are we dancers?
I hate that stuff. I really hate
square is also a rectangle.
Water's wet. People who like her because she's creepy.
Little bit of
Sure.
lag.
She's kind of funny. Melon Mayor Bay?
that stuff. May and Mayor Bay.
May and May.
Hit him with the hacker bow.
You hit him with
Oh,
the
I
hacker
see.
bow.
Frame rate is still a bit choppy, but at least it's working.
You're working.
Hit him with Ranger Danger.
You're Ranger Danger.
Have some of this.
How can you answer yes to a two-option question? Well, you gave two options that are both accurate. That's how.
And then you choose the third one, which is both.
I'm sending all in.
Why?
Cause
Alright.
reasons.
Okay.
Aw, no second hit. Since it's a turn-based game, I feel like choppy frame rate isn't that big a deal. Yeah, it's really not. It's only when we're exploring the dungeons that it'll
Be annoying.
be a little bit obnoxious for you to watch, I think. Can you hit one of these other
People
guys?
still
Ooh.
want this poll.
The poll was happening. I thought.
Was
I saw,
it?
I thought
it
I saw
didn't
somebody.
pop up in the thing,
That's
though.
what they're saying, but I think there was a poll that had started.
Not sure if polls auto-close anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and close this poll stuff. So there was a poll.
We don't see the poll. We're poll-less.
Winning option.
Creepy won with 14 votes. Why didn't that pop up on the stream?
Creepy.
Oh, because the poll overlay's off. My bad.
You did this.
It's fixed now.
God
Why
damn
do
it,
you do
Kyle.
this? Now they have to take the poll again so you can see
Let's do that.
what you do.
That.
Why is-
Gray's striking things with lightning bolts.
Why is it still alive?
I don't know. Why are you judging me?
Because you make it so easy.
This one's gonna die.
Is he? Is he, Kyle?
Apparently not. There we go. Can you see the poll overlay now?
Spake, you gotta take it easy. Sometimes that scotch just kind of like creeps up on you.
Why are you all saying no?
No to what?
Don't be
What?
smart asses.
Wait.
Always be
To
smart.
whether or not they can see the poll.
Always be smart. Asses.
Obviously you can see that.
I can see it.
See what? Where is it?
Can you see this poll?
Can you see the
But it's not
pole on
stopping
the screen?
automatically, so I gotta make sure I turn the timer back on.
So much is happening.
Oh, it's so slow.
It's because of the pole.
Maybe.
I can feel my skills improving.
Can you?
That's what he said. I mean, why would he lie? Really quick,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix that so that it will stop on its own from now on, so you guys don't have to type the stop command.
There it is.
Spake,
There.
what's the drinking age limit where you're at?
This tall to ride.
Fire!
Jay, you're adorable. Don't worry about that timer. Kyle.
Crit!
Yeah, Pole Master J.
Pole
Nice
Master
clip.
Pole Master J.
That could be
That's
dirty.
yeah, that Jay, rethink that.
I mean, to each their own. Pole is a great workout. I enjoy it.
By the way, since we just watched Cliff kick some ass there,
Everyone must stand for something.
I met the voice of Cliff this past weekend at San Japan,
I feel as though I've
Chris
reached a
Patton.
new plateau.
Who is based out of Texas. I think he's headed to Los Angeles. Like, he comes here fairly regularly, as it is, but he is planning to... Why would I lead with Silk?
You're the one doing it.
I'm dumb.
Yeah.
He's planning to move here
That's
soon-ish. Like, I think he said within the next 10 months or something was his plan.
Alan Lee's coming back too.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
good. Chris is a very nice guy. Super homosexual.
In the best
In
way.
the best way,
In
yeah.
the best
Yeah,
way.
he's a great guy. He was a lot of fun, especially on panels.
Hope he catches the
He's
stream.
really good with the fans. He would freely say what I just said. He'd freely say that.
Well, I wouldn't think he'd be ashamed of it. I think he'd just be like, "This is how you describe me." Thanks.
Well, it's just funny because we've just recently started watching Ghost Stories.
Oh my gosh, you have to
That
watch
is the
Ghost
best
Stories.
anime.
It is literally
it is the best
the
anime,
best
that
anime
had ever been animated.
there's
It was
ever
great.
been.
Those were my words.
I know.
Thank you very much.
I stole them because they were fantastic.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so great.
Oh, it's so good.
Ghost Stories.
Watch it immediately. Not right now.
was-
We're doing this, but
it-
later.
And
It was-
just for the youngins there, it is
Maybe don't.
It's it's
It's a bit,
for
uh,
adult audiences.
It's a bit not safe for work.
Will not safe.
But yes, he voices. What's the character's name? Starts with an H. He's one of the
I don't
main.
know.
He's one of the core cast.
Oh, he's the kid with the baseball cap, right?
No.
No, he's the kid that's always talking about the main girl's panties.
Right. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Not the guy with the baseball cap.
No, the baseball cap's the other one.
Oh.
The one that's an actor.
Who's a Jew.
Right.
Yeah, who they keep making a point about saying he's
Like he's
Jewish.
Jewish. Oh my goodness.
Hajime.
Hajime.
Yes.
Hajime
You got
Mashi.
it. So
She's a ghost and a bitch.
I mean, the show was released in 17 years ago in 2000. The show was dubbed in 2005. It's been out for a long time,
Oh, it's so
but
funny.
it was not very well received either in Japan or in America. I don't know how it got a dub, but it is just phenomenal.
It's so
It's
good.
hilarious.
It's so funny.
Yes,
It's just
that
like
is
a
that is a
series.
perfect description. Kangaroo Cargo Shorts. It's like an official abridged series.
Oh, it's so good.
Um,
You always talk about the main girl's panties. You've narrowed things down very little.
um,
Oh, it's so good.
Matilda almost
Can we
died.
watch that when we're done?
Sure. So I don't even remember Matilda. Who is this? It's been so long since we played. Let's back her out to like. How far can Silk reach?
How does her helmet even come close to helping her?
Okay.
It protects
Matilda
everything
is
except
gonna
for the
come
vital
out
places
of
on your
range
skull.
of the bad guys. But yeah, that's why I was thinking of, why I comment on the fact that Chris is super homosexual, because of the fact that we've been watching Ghost Stories,
And he's
he's
so
such a
misogynist.
pervy
Yes,
misogynist
it's
little
so
boy.
Good. It's so good. Kyle, did you also watch the parody-ish dub of Shin-chan? It's the same type of humor. No,
I did not.
but now we will. I'm so excited.
Oh man, that show
So
is so
excited.
funny.
I love it so much. I have a sweet tooth and I want a cookie.
Welcome to 3DS Fire Emblem armor design, Laura.
Yeah, I don't
Matilda
know.
is Clive's Valkyrie.
Did you see her metal visor that protects everything except for what's vital on the skull?
Welcome. I think we can expand that. Welcome to fantasy gaming.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
look at the armor that any female
I was
wears in
gonna
any
say-
fantasy game.
Yeah. The less armor there actually is, the higher the armor rating.
No. Her armor, helmet is, it's like a frisbee. Bad guys have great armor.
May I?
All her armor does is lift and separate.
I know. I'm simply terrible.
That was like she was responding to you.
She knows. She knows she sucks. Not the actress, she's lovely. But I can't handle this character. Have you seen the concept art for
jumpy.
Alm where he has armor's McDonald's visor? No. But I need to. Tweet it to me. Please.
Luthier, I want you to kill a man. Could you do that for me? Thank you. You have done as I asked.
We're reaching, but we have to figure out something fun to do, something spooky for Halloween stuff.
Yeah. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Or if you even celebrate Halloween? It's like my favorite holiday. I love it.
It used to be at least among my favorite holidays, but it's kind of taken a back burner lately because, well, last year
You were busy.
I
as
was
hell. Get
busy
ready
getting
to get
married.
Yeah.
No, it was right after Halloween was right after the wedding,
Yeah, weren't you like leaving?
but we were getting ready for the honeymoon. Yeah.
I think you guys were all gone.
Yeah, everybody left.
Yeah, everybody was gone. I was here handing out candy by myself.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right. We actually had trick or treaters. That was the first Halloween in this house.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the first one in his house. And I was on set for a feature film. And you guys were on your honeymoon, and James was alone, and I felt real bad.
Yep. Forever alone.
No!
I don't think we need to do that yet. Let's kill somebody instead.
Well, apparently the Halloween party at Hulu, which is dubbed Huluween, clever. It's apparently a big deal. Like, it's the thing that everybody looks forward to all year. Because it is one giant college party. And everybody in the tech department, the theme is Game of Thrones for us. And so every sub-department within tech is going to be a different house. The AV team, my team, we are the Wildlings because one of our friends, he's ginger and has a giant bushy beard, and he wanted to be Tormund. So that's
Also, 9/10 of you are really fuzzy people. So,
yeah.
it kind of works out. Avatism says they got married around the same time that you guys did.
The 29th of October is
Tubre.
our anniversary. What?
You
Why
gonna do
can't I
something
get- There we
cute?
go. We have made 0 plans at this point in time. We get a cake though.
Great.
Like that was the deal with our
Oh,
cake person
they'll
was
send
they
it to
send they give us, well, they don't send it, we have to go pick it up, but it's
But
We
Instead
get a
of
small anniversary cake from them instead of having to freeze
that nasty freezer thing.
the cake for a year. If I hit the guy down here, it will kill him, so let's do that.
Gemini Law's
In
birthday
fact, let's do it
is
from here.
Your anniversary. That's cool.
What a crazy random happenstance.
You said that as though you just did not mean
Well,
it. You did.
there are only 366 possible days.
Oh, fair. Delta, my favorite
gonna
color happens to kind of be the same color as your name in chat right now. It's like that burnt orange. I like
have I
colors that are
moved?
associated with fire. Like deep oranges and pretty reds and like yellows and like warm stuff. Those are my favorite colors.
It's so weird hearing the same voice from two sources. My mind is breaking. I'm sorry.
What
Lunar is paradox.
I'll dismantle you limb by limb.
Okay.
Is that Ray again?
It sounded kind of like
It sounded like Ray again.
Yes, it did.
But he already voiced Fernand,
Maybe.
who is like a pretty major character. Well, I guess he's dead now. Spoilers. Or no, we didn't kill him, did we? He just ran away.
Yeah. I don't know.
I need you to heal whoever just got the crap kicked out of him. Tobin!
Yes, like pumpkin orange, but like maybe a little darker. Nothing too, not too bright, but just warm
We
colors.
getting Act 4 up in here tonight? That'd be dope, but I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know how far we have to go.
Maybe. Maybe not.
You guys come over here and kill these two people.
Impressed yet?
Yes.
Definitely.
No. Not.
I
Nope.
got it.
I can't get him away. Which means I gotta get people over there to kill the guy that
James,
is after him.
Yes.
will Grubhub, will they deliver cookies?
You son bitch.
If there's like a minimum order. Yep.
I want a cookie. Will one cookie come?
Probably not.
That's not enough
You
damage.
could probably Uber Eats like a cookie.
I want a cookie.
That's also not enough damage. I'm gonna need to hit him with everything I got right now, I think.
Maximum effort!
Ooh, okay. Gray can do some damage, so
Minimum
let's
effort.
do this. Let's take Lutier over to... Oh, he's only got 2 range. What's Excalibur do? Does it do more damage?
Today's stream is surprisingly quiet. Part of that is I'm really tired and I haven't had enough alcohol yet.
It has less range.
Also, Lindbeck's not here.
Oh, right. I can Uber eat Ben and Jerry's.
When did I see Lindbeck last? I don't think it's been since Matsuri-con, actually.
She came over the other day to pick up something from.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
but I
don't.
was
weren't there.
I don't drink wine.
She and I are both... We're leads in 2 projects together right now, but our paths have not crossed.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
No.
I think.
She had a session 15 minutes after mine the other day, and
Yeah.
I couldn't stick around long enough to wait and just to say hi.
I had a session literally right after yours the other day, and we didn't see each other, and we lived together.
I think we were in 2 different locations.
Were we?
I was at Magnolia.
What's KMS?
Oh,
You were
I thought
at
you were at HQ.
What is what? Where's KMS?
True
Electra
blue.
or yeah, Electra Heart said some K. My name and then KMS. I don't know what KMS is.
What?
I feel like I've seen that acronym,
I have
but
no idea.
So,
James, Laura, what do you think?
What do you want on your charms that you're making?
I
You're
shall
making
not.
charms.
I shall not forgive you, Ray Chase.
I don't know.
was a lackluster level up from Gray.
Maybe a cookie. Because I'm thinking about him real hard. But maybe not a cookie. I don't know. What do you associate with me?
KMS equals kill myself. That person said it because they typoed. That's not a very good reason to kill yourself.
Yeah, don't do that, Electra.
Please don't.
Honestly, there's never a good reason to kill yourself.
Oh, I see, because they only typed, like, they missed the S in my name. It's okay,
Oh.
Sometimes I also miss the S in my name.
Your royal sword unlocked the subdue combat art.
Do you
I almost
call
never
yourself
use them.
Jane?
Sometimes.
Jame.
Hello,
Jane.
my name is Jane.
Stop forever, stop.
Nope.
Where are the people with horses? Can they get? Not even close.
Can I keep myself safe? Yeah, I like that. Stay cozy.
Shall we then?
Don't I have another horse?
Leave this to me.
All right, that's enough.
I don't know. I don't know what to put on a charm. I don't know what you guys associate with me other than
Whiskey?
whiskey, and honestly, guys, I don't drink that much. I drink on stream just to kind of relax because I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Jaime is actually how you would say my name in Spanish.
Lucas, can you hit this guy? No.
Kyle voices Yuri Lowenthal.
What good are you?
Actually, fun fact, Yuri Lowenthal voices Kyle.
It's his greatest role yet.
KMS, Kyle makes streams.
Actually, is it? Is it though? Most convincing role yet, maybe.
Perhaps. Do you want whiskey on your charm? Just give him a glass. A glass with ice in it.
I want to see what this new subdue art is. Oh, it doesn't do enough damage.
Miku append, if you're sleepy, it's okay. You can go night-night. We love you.
Actually,
Rum is okay. It's a little too sweet for me.
I
like
like
rum. Rum is my beverage of choice.
Yes.
We're gonna do an amiibo just because we can.
Amiibo.
I gotta find him though.
Where'd you put him?
Right here.
Hello. Kyle butt.
Amiibo time!
Amobio.
No, I can enjoy being with you guys without the alcohol. It's just alcohol helps me relax after a long day. That's all. Usually I'm coming back from work, and I deal with a lot of
Humans.
I deal with
That's
a
a way
lot
to
of
put it.
humans. Yeah, that's a way.
That's a way to
that
put
is a
it.
kind way to put it.
Sit.
Spear or sword? Both. No, I don't know.
That'd be difficult.
Sword. I got
Sword.
sword. I choose sword. I will not go to sleep again. I just endured the Middle European time zone of hell to enjoy all three of you. Damn it. Well, we love you.
We finally got to see the amiibo kill something.
Good job.
Oh, I totally
buddy.
missed it. I wasn't paying attention at all.
Please don't hit me with your elbows.
I watched it happen. I'm excited about it.
Fun
I
fact-
do hold a pillow when I'm sitting just because it's more comfortable. One, I don't like sitting. I hate sitting. It is really uncomfortable for me.
He holds pillows when he sleeps too. Sometimes
Lucas.
I wake up and I roll over and he's cuddling his pillow, and I never thought I would be jealous of a pillow.
Lucas.
I do enjoy Roy. He's a fun character to play Smash Brothers with.
Thank you, Claire, for doing what Lucas couldn't because he's a failure.
Claire's also a failure.
Not today, she's not.
She is a failure. Just as a
Not
person,
today, she's not.
she is a failure.
Laura,
Yes,
be nice.
I am.
Have you met Laura?
A stunning victory for a stunning lady.
I will ruin you both.
Oh, no wonder Matilda almost died. She killed 4 of them.
Good job, Matilda. And she had no back of her helmet to help her.
That was a good movie. Matilda, you guys like that movie? Remember with Danny DeVito and
Yes,
Ron
I
Perlman?
remember it. Why are you remembering it?
Related. Kinda.
Or what sort of things do you want on your charm? Like, what roles stick out for you? I can't talk about most of my roles. At one point, I played Peter Pan on stage, so you could throw some fairy dust in there, or the sword is great.
I just noticed this name in the Twitch chat.
What?
Max Middleman Flakes. I wonder if I'm sure he's seen that.
Have you seen?
You must be a viewer of Lava, Loud Annoying, right? Max Middleman Flakes.
And what? Did I fly? Unfortunately, I couldn't fly in the space that we were in when I did that, but I did used to fly on trapeze for a very long time, just in my life. In first grade, you played Death?
Dude.
Good Lord, Spake.
Epic.
Okay.
Metal.
No kidding.
Oh, I need a sword.
I've played Peter Pan, and then last year
Where's Matilda?
I
She
played
did last
Jane
time.
in Tarzan, and that was fun. So, glean from that what you will.
What the hell is she?
The anime character I can talk about at the moment,
There she is.
Wangari in
Leave this
Little
to me.
Witch. She's a kind of an announcer sort of a person, so take from that what you will.
I've got this.
I've got this.
Have you?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Right now we're just fighting through, like, the hordes of bad guys that kept coming towards us while we were not advancing the story.
Nothing will stop
Of course,
me.
Daylight, you be a rhino.
Yep. Hobbies.
Hobbies, a favorite food. Food is my favorite food, but I am always down for tacos or a
Allow
burrito.
me.
You just got very Hispanic with the way that you said that, James.
Because I pronounce them mostly correctly.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't think I've ever heard you say it that way before. That's
Kangaroo,
why I was
if
commenting.
you're in the line of Irma, be safe, sweetheart. And what did you audition for? What play? That's awesome.
Oh, who is in the line of Irma that is watching?
Yeah, please.
Please leave.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw
Please be careful.
I saw a tweet earlier today from somebody who was like, all these people telling us to leave Florida right now. We can't. Gas is gone, and flights are $1,000 plus.
Yeah, they've
Oh,
hiked
man.
the prices for tickets.
I thought
That's
I saw
terrible.
at least one airline had capped their prices at like $3.99. That's still
walks with
kind
me.
of high, but
Yeah.
for flights leaving town.
Please stay as safe as you can, and let us know that you're all right when the storm blows over.
Just say the word.
Yeah, that's like
I
the
twist
Florida
my
Keys and Miami are in its direct path,
arm.
apparently.
Stand
Irma
back.
hit Cuba.
I know it's been tearing up
Allow me.
Caribbean islands.
Yeah.
And there's another one following it up, Jose, following up Irma, that is coming for the same Caribbean islands. I don't think it's going to hit American soil, but it's going to devastate the Caribbean.
Dude, the Earth is so pissed at us right now.
Nice dodging, Faye.
Yeah, and there was a giant earthquake in Mexico. Like
Oh,
yesterday.
I saw something
yeah,
about
it was
that.
off. It was off the coast of Mexico, but it was like an 8.0.
Yeah.
It was huge.
That's
It's
enormous.
huge.
In the
And
water, did it cause tsunamis?
I don't know, but it was on the same fault line that we're sitting on. So,
Hooray!
Maybe that's the big one they've been talking about, and now it's not going to hit us. That's how
That-
fault lines work,
I
right?
just stay close to you because you're lucky.
Yeah.
Lunar's paradox getting political there.
So hobbies. My favorite thing to do. I'm just gonna
Happy
move
subjects.
on. Happy thing.
Happy subjects.
I love to read, and I love to write, and I love to fly on trapeze. Those are my things that I am dearly all about, and yes.
I also enjoy reading. I go to the gym frequently.
Love a strong man.
Martial arts. I've studied a few different styles, and always been an actor since I was a kid. And
Yes.
video games. Video games are a huge hobby of mine.
Where did I put
I like
Matilda?
RPGs.
Also photography. I just haven't been very active with my camera lately.
And we play Dungeons and Dragons,
We do. We play D&D.
and we have another.
I have not done that in a long time.
I'm excited because we're gonna play again really soon.
I used to do. We used to host tabletop gaming nights
Yeah.
here, and we have not done that in a while
Long
either.
while.
I'm hoping to do that soon
Again.
because it's been way too long, and I've got new games that I want to play with people.
Yeah.
I hope you
I
are watching.
love.
Tabletop games.
Yeah.
I can
Uh,
read our foes'
when I
thoughts.
was much younger, like back when I was in high school, I competed in a couple of tournaments. I've studied Northern Shaolin Kung Fu, a little bit of capoeira. I'm blanking right now.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai. There we go.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And then I've just picked up other weapon styles. Right now, I'm actually trying to learn how to use a whip,
Thank you.
because I just think it's fun.
I
That's a good song.
don't know what the hell that was.
Wrestling. I did do wrestling when I was a kid, but through martial arts, I've learned a lot of like grapples and things like that through like Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So Kyle won't let me teach him how to fight or wrestle with me.
I don't have any interest in pain. Pain is not fun for me. I play hockey because I enjoy the game of hockey. I get upset with people when they hit me because it's supposed to be an adult recreational league, which means no checking. You're not supposed to hit other players in that league.
Indiana
You're
James.
adorable.
Weapons that I've learned.
No. Okay.
Back in Colorado, there was an old western town called Buckskin Joe's that I used to work at. I used to be a gunfighter. It was it's actually kind of where they shot that's where they shot John Wayne's Cowboys movie.
Ow.
True Grit, the original True Grit was shot there. It's closed for business now, but I used to work as a gunfighter there, where we would.
No. Sorry, I'm listening, James. I swear.
No. I was watching you, or watching the game. No, we would have gunfights and have a hanging at high noon. We get shot off horses and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. The worst paying job I ever had, but it was like the funnest job I've ever worked.
Now prepare to visit the next.
I don't want to, Gazelle. Why do you share a name with an African creature?
Maybe he jumps really high.
Maybe. That must be it, James. I think you figured out the secret.
What's happening?
I don't know. I'm gonna kill this archer. Haha. He fell down.
Well, you hit him with the sword.
I did do that, didn't
so
I?
I would assume that he would do that.
I want you to back out of here and...
Ava, yeah,
Physic.
no kidding. Kendo's no joke.
Just settle down. Use it on Claire.
My gratitude.
People were commenting on my not enjoying pain thing and playing hockey, whatever. So somebody said something like, I wouldn't enjoy watching a hockey team that San Antonio had a few years back, which obviously is going to be one of the lower level leagues, and usually the way that they sell tickets is by having a lot of fights. But they not because they're not skill players. If they were, they'd be in the NHL. But because they checked a lot of people or something, and I don't mind watching when there's hitting. I just don't want to be hit personally, and it should not be happening in a recreational league because we're paying to be there. We're not getting paid to go get the crap kicked out of us.
Maybe you're not.
Nobody in the league I play in is either.
Christopher Walken.
We all have work in the morning. There's no reason to try and knock people's teeth out.
My Christopher Walken impression is not good. It is like everybody else's Walken impression. It is rather bad.
Lucas, I wanted you to kill him, but you didn't. You failed me. Well, I knew you weren't going to. I was hoping you'd get a crit. Clive, finish this guy off.
I can get Krispy Kreme.
Everyone must stand for something.
That seems awful.
What?
I can get Krispy Kreme delivered to this home.
No. Why would you do that? Get real donuts.
I wonder if Donut Prince is on here.
They might be. Donut Prince is real donuts.
They are not.
Matilda leveled up.
Okay, Asune Shoko,
fine
what
form of
do you
lace.
want me to say as Walken?
No.
Nimrukti's back.
Are these all? These are all miasmas.
Okay.
That is so not good. Thankfully, they're not particularly strong ones, but
They exist.
every single one of them. Oh, and I only sent 3 guys over to this side of the map.
Dunkin' Donuts? Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is a real thing.
I could get a grape.
You hit that guy.
I will not.
That's good. Very good. I appreciate that. Now you kill.
Hey,
Yeah, just kill him.
you, get your face out of my soup. Wow,
What?
He's being
Walken.
walking. I don't know
Apparently.
what he's talking about,
No,
but he's being walking.
It's in the chat. Somebody was asking me to do it, so I asked them what to say, and that's what they asked me to say.
Okay.
All right then.
Get your
don't know
face out
why.
of my soup.
Get your face out of my soup.
I can get pie.
Laura is exploring the wonders of Grubhub.
Is it Grubhub or Uber?
Uber!
Oh, Uber Eats. There's more options on there. aren't
Not sponsored.
I can get pie! I'm so excited.
there? Oh, I don't want to do that.
Matcha cheesecake, what's that about?
I'm gonna not take Claire over there to die.
What kind of pie do I want?
I'm gonna hide her in a bush instead.
Every other Friday at work, they have a donuts morning. They just bring in a ton of donuts, all kinds of donuts. There was a rainbow unicorn donut. There was Oreo donuts, which are I will eat half of that.
My face. He shot an arrow into my face.
Oh, I gotta get on it this weekend. I just realized that.
That was really not good.
You're really
Gray just about died in one shot. Kill him. Good, Python. Good.
I haven't been to Texas Roadhouse since I lived in Colorado.
James,
Yes.
do you want a piece of pie?
I do not want a piece of pie. I should not have any more food ever.
Are you trying to
Ever?
make me feel bad about myself? My choices?
No, don't shoot. Ow, my knee.
Were you an explorer once?
Yeah, I just took 2 arrows to the knee. Ow, right in his face. Man, you guys are not... Uh-oh. Turn wheel coming up. Yep. There goes Gray. It's the first time that's happened.
He got out.
Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, okay, that hurts. Sorry, but I'm done here. Good luck with the rest of them.
And those were his last words.
Well, I don't... Because he's a story character, I guess he doesn't die. You just can't use him in combat anymore. He's still there for dialogue and stuff.
Okay. So you don't need to turn wheel him?
No, I gotta turn wheel him because he will never be used in combat again.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Still turn wheel. So, where was the part where I left Gray where I did? He had near full health when I did that. I had no reason to think that he was in any sort of danger there. Actually, where did I... Okay, yeah, let's just go back to the beginning of this turn.
He'll also die in the character ending if you don't turn wheel.
He won't have what? Character? What ending?
Apparently at the end of the game, I'm guessing. I'm assuming? Character ending.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but okay. We've gone back to the beginning of this turn. I'm gonna run away as best I can.
Come at me, fools!
Just get everybody out of there. Try and draw them to us.
Stand back.
Oh, well, that did not help.
Shaman! How you doing?
Allow me.
Every character gets their own epilogue during the end credits. So
Got
we would,
it.
Okay, so
Got
we would
it.
not see
Okay.
that scene.
Makes
Shall we
sense.
then? Just leave it to me.
I wish I could make that stop popping up.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's the status on the 9S cosplay? I don't know how long ago the Automata streams when you talked about it were.
What?
I've got
I read
this.
that like Yoda. I'm sorry. I don't know how long ago the Automata streams were. You talked about it, but what's the status on the 9S cosplay?
Not a thing yet.
Nope. That is the end of the story.
Where's Caitlin? Caitlin, Shaman, she's in Arizona shooting an episode of a thing. And Laura's gonna go there on Sunday.
Thank you, Nimrukti.
Ooh, I like that. Kill that guy.
I got them today.
Ooh, yeah. Crit. Nice.
I must reach the heart of
54 damage.
I see we are in good hands. The mother walks with me.
Where?
Like,
To the side? Behind you?
No, we're not doing that.
No! Did you tweet it to me? Tweet it to me.
Allow me.
What?
The McDonald's visor!
What?
That could have been you!
Instead of the crown that he ended up with? Yeah, that,
it's like a
they
McDonald's
made,
visor or like...
They made the right choice.
It's like you work at hot dog on
For
a
those of you
stick.
watching at home, what we are looking at is a picture somebody tweeted Laura of concept art of Alm wearing
not
a
working.
visor. It's focusing. There you go. That's the picture we're referring to. That's pretty terrible.
It's the best. It should have been that.
Fine, twist my
I
arm.
love it so much. There it is from the front. It's beautiful.
It's a pretty awful choice.
You're an awful
I'm
choice.
glad they changed that.
Thank you everybody for sending it to me. I'm so excited.
Yes. Yes. Good.
Maybe.
I'm in fine form of late.
Yeah. Well done. Maybe you can get the rest of your helmet.
Someday. Maybe when you're older. Does thunder do any more damage? No, it does less, in fact. I'm gonna...
Welcome to Good Burger.
Kyle should say that.
Say
What?
it. Say welcome to Good Burger.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burgers. Can I take your order?
There it is. That's
It's not really what Kel sounds like, but that's what
I
I would sound like if I were playing a character that worked at Good Burger.
yes. McDonald's. I can't say that out loud.
Dom?
Almost.
McDonald's?
That's hard.
It sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
McDonald's?
It sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger's trying to say McDonald's.
Or maybe somebody from Liverpool.
Just go to
These guys
McDonald's.
cast giant bubbles.
Rude.
Well, that one didn't, but the last one, like, let's see. No, not that one. One of them did a thing where it was just like giant bubble went up and came down and tried to land on her. Wow, she's really good at fighting these things. I need to make sure that they fight her and not him. Well, except then he does that, so maybe that's not so bad.
Well,
Fear the bubble of death. Ow.
stop it.
Oh, he
Oh,
missed.
He missed twice.
He missed.
I missed
Stop
one,
Kyle.
one on each of them.
Kyle,
James.
don't miss.
Because I have control of that.
Get good, Kyle. It's a more powerful
Gazelle,
version.
no. Oh, Luthier, no. Come on.
Ooh.
This fight's never gonna end, and it's a nothing fight.
I thought my magic would see us through.
Oh, dude.
But
Good luck
fate
with the
thought
mold.
otherwise.
The what?
Sorry, I was talking to the dialogue. I apologize. Good luck with the mold. Wear a mask, please.
Who's got mold?
No, somebody's gonna go help clean their grandpa's house in Houston.
Oh, that's tough. Good luck. I love you.
Back to the beginning of the turn again. I can turn wheel just that attack and see if that attack misses instead. Okay. We'll try that.
Good luck.
Where were we? Where's Luthier?
They're like, it's risky. This is a risk, Kyle.
Yeah, but I got 5 more turn wheels. I think I'm okay. If you end this map, you can go into a dungeon to your left, and by the end of it, you should have enough experience to walk over these fools.
You
Do
passed it.
that.
You passed it.
Well, we might do that. Let's see what happens here. Miss!
Right, Kyle? When is
Did
the
not
help.
Kaine?
Did not
When
miss.
is the Kaine cosplay?
That
Yeah,
did not help
That did not.
remotely.
You died again.
That was an idea, though. It was definitely an idea.
It was a thought.
I thought my magic would see us
Just
through.
like socialism.
Okay. Let's turn wheel back to the beginning, or back to the middle of my turn. We're going to take that idea where we leave this fight.
How was your pumpkin spice latte the other day, Laura?
It was really sweet.
How do I... Okay, I go to
I
retreat.
didn't finish it. Then I tried a pumpkin spice chai latte. It was also real sweet.
Chai is gross.
That is a lie.
Strategic retreat, awarded for perceiving unfavorable odds and making a wise retreat.
You got a treat for leaving?
Run away!
It's not running away, it's a tactical retreat.
Bye.
So there's a dungeon to my left. Did we not do that already? Maybe we did, but you're suggesting I do it again.
Do it again.
We'll do it. I gotta look down now because this...
He has to run through a thing.
Yeah, because it's gonna be really choppy. What time is it? 9 o'clock, okay. We're doing good.
You're doing good. Oh, wait, I did it wrong again.
Just imagine how many generations these massive ruins have stood witness to. The dusty air carries more than just the scent of broken, rusty iron. It's like I'm breathing in centuries of history.
It's broken iron.
I can see the signs of men of
Rusty.
ill intent having come and gone, with no regard for the place at all.
I don't know if I have been in here before. Yeah, we have not been in here before.
No, because you said a
So-
monologue.
We should have been doing this anyway.
You should have been doing this anyway. There we go.
Did you just
Hello, friend.
praise yourself for...
He did. He praised himself for something stupid.
Alright.
Good job, James.
Well done.
I'm gonna smack you when you turn around.
That delicious 3 frames per
How many
second.
times have I said that about you, Kyle?
Did I get it? I got it.
You got it.
Oh, but then there's more. Why are there more?
Because it's how these things happen.
I've got this.
There's always more.
Ooh,
10 out of
these
10
are-
frame rate. Well,
These are higher level than I expected them to be.
So, Kyle, what's it like hearing your voice like this?
I twist
Uh,
my arm.
It's... I'm kind of used to it now, I feel like.
Well, yeah, you watch everything that you're in.
I'm very vain.
Like, I came home one day and I had no idea what was on the TV. It was Bottle Snakes.
Butter Snakes and
Butter Snakes.
Gumballs.
Yeah.
my goodness gracious.
We sat
love
through like
that show.
5 episodes.
I love that show. I don't watch everything.
Stand back.
I watch a lot of it though. Yeah, I don't have very good numbers against these guys. Well, we're just gonna take all them in and hope for the best.
Yeah, guys, listen to Kyle's audiobooks. Some of them are actually pretty good.
Kyle, you record ASMR. I don't know what that means. Kyle right now. I like the sound of my own voice and don't give anyone else much of a choice.
Yeah,
That rhymes.
yeah, kind of.
Come at me, fools!
No, it does. It rhymes.
That's not what I was...
Kind ofing.
God damn it, Kyle.
Crit. Crit. Yes. Yes.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Definitely. And then you can kill that guy.
Oh, it's like speaking into the mic really quietly. Kind of like on NPR.
Congrats!
And they're just
You
like,
came in
and now
second.
we're going to talk.
For very occasional characters. But the thing is, if you're going into a studio to record, usually the engineer puts you where they want you and they say, stay this far away from the microphone. Because it changes the sound when you're really close to the microphone or when you're really far away from it. So they want you to stay where they put you. Max Middleman Flakes, I think I sound a lot less like James Arnold Taylor than I do Yuri Lowenthal, to be honest. Another similar type, but not the same voice.
Which book do you recommend for people to get?
My favorite is Prince of Shadows by Rachel Kane. It's a reimagining of Romeo and Juliet, which is a story I loathe, but...
R&J, not my favorite.
Stand aside!
Oh, I missed the chance to talk to... Okay, well, you go sit there. Yeah, it makes that book... It makes that story really good. That book does. I've got some others that you could choose from. If you're a fan of superheroes, the Super Powered series by Drew Hayes is really good. Got a lot of great character development.
Just say the word.
If you're a fan of science fiction-y young adult stuff, the Gone series by Michael Grant is pretty good. I enjoyed that one a lot. What else? What other recommendations do I have? I have a I have a parenting book, loosely parenting book
Oh, yeah.
called The Honest Toddler.
That one is
It's
fun.
written from the perspective of
Nothing
the
will stop
toddler,
me.
and that's pretty funny. I did a science fiction series a while ago called... Let me see. I'm looking around the room at my audiobooks. Where is it? Station Breaker by Andrew Main. That one's pretty good. And it's really interesting. It's like a near future science fiction thing. And I'm trying to think of one of my good fantasy books. The Goblin Emperor by Catherine Addison. Won an award for me from Audiophile magazine. It was an Earphones Award. That's what it was called.
That's good. Low-key, I watch ASMR videos when I can't sleep.
What are those?
They are
What does
where
that
you...
stand for?
It's autonomous sensory meridian response.
Oh,
Do you know when, like, sometimes you hear, like, a quiet or deliberate, like, gentle noise, and do you ever get, like, little tingly feelings in the back of your head, or the hair on your arms stand up?
uh-huh.
That's that. It's videos and stuff that are tailored to make that feeling. So
I
you get sleepy.
Gotcha. We have an Echo, an Amazon Echo in our bedroom, and most nights I will tell Alexa to play a track called The Sound of Summer Rain by Joe Baker.
Okay.
I hear that. The Sound of Summer Rain by Joe Baker every night before bed, and then it starts just playing the sound of rain.
But and it's like soothing, right?
Yeah.
It's that.
Helps you sleep. It's a
There's
little
like
white noise
a
machine.
whole YouTube thing where people just make stuff like that.
Oh, Python. Crivens, here he comes again. What is it
Crivens.
now, Forsyth?
That's a word,
Don't give me that innocent mummery act.
apparently.
Do you think I'm not watching you? Sir Alm and the others are fighting 5 times as hard as you are. You're barely even pretending to try. Have you no honor or shame?
Nope.
Shame? Nope, sorry, not feeling it. But good on that lot for keeping at it.
You know, it's high past time I told you a number of...
Whoops, here comes the enemy. Gotta skedaddle now. Ta-ta!
Python? Come back here at once! He simply does not get it.
Somebody asked Laura, what
Yes.
are our favorite parts of the Kingdom Hearts series?
Oh. The first one lives in my heart forever. Because I'm nostalgic that way. The story is so involved.
The story has gotten a little out of hand, to be honest.
So involved.
My favorite part was Ray Chase's cosplay at San Japan. He dressed up as his character
I
from
know.
Kingdom Hearts.
It's so funny.
Check out @RayChase on Twitter. You'll find the picture.
It's really funny.
And it was
Pictures.
such a great picture.
Pictures.
There's so many
There are.
pictures.
There are.
Oh, did he take
Yeah,
more?
He took several.
He took several around.
The one where he's like standing there, and then there's one that's like lounging by a
Yeah,
window.
that was the one that he posted first, and he was
Mm-hmm.
like, "I think that's it. I think that's all we need."
No, he took more. Of course
Yeah,
he
definitely
did.
took more.
Really good.
He
No,
took
I-
like he was like lounging. Like,
Yeah.
I like.
Oh, he did a video? I didn't know
I didn't
that.
even know about the video. I liked the music in the game. The fighting system was really great because it was a nice change from all the turn-based games, turn-based combat games that were out at the time. But up until Kingdom Hearts, all of the handheld games, the story was really engaging, and then I got confused. Like I watched the honest trailers version of them trying to explain Kingdom Hearts.
Still don't understand.
Oh my god!
There's so much.
Ozymandia555 just finished up putting up shutters and boarding up. Hopefully this stupid hurricane doesn't make me miss a stream.
Hey,
Oh,
just,
dude,
You have way bigger
Yeah.
things to worry about
Make-
with a
Just-
hurricane.
Dude,
Stay
just stay safe, please.
Missing streams.
be safe.
You don't need to see these faces. Go be safe.
Be with the family and stuff, and make sure that you've got enough water and food and good things. And blankies and stuff. Be cozy and safe.
Welcome to Hacker Clan, Uran.
Kyle stream first,
101.
life safety second. Wrong.
Uran101 subscribed at tier 2. Welcome to Hacker Clan. Said something
Hi.
in the chat. It's Subtemper. It's Subtember. I got a sub, man. I don't think Subtember has technically started yet. Something that Twitch emailed me about the other day. If you are, I think you get one subscription, or oh no, all subscriptions I think are half priced once it starts. So you might want to do that if you haven't already.
New lovelies.
Okay.
Join us when that begins.
I cannot play this while looking up there. Wait, is this a meat locker? This is gross.
You're a meat locker.
Yeah, no.
Those are nasty looking.
You're
Not
nasty
in-
looking.
They look like potatoes.
I tried hitting some and they didn't. No, that doesn't do anything. Oh, but there's a hidden door.
You're a hidden door.
James,
You seriously.
what's happening?
It's getting old, man. It's a fountain.
You're a fountain.
James!
Water of resistance. Who's got decent resistance that could benefit from more? Maybe like Fae or Python or Gray. Or Cliff. Possibly give it to Tobin so he can counter the mages at all ranges and won't die. I assume we get 3 drinks out of this fountain. So let's do a poll.
Poll.
Who are we gonna give our first point of resistance to? Python? Tobin? Faye?
Hey.
2 drinks. It's a single fountain.
What? How did I go back up?
It's just 2 drinks.
Python, Tobin, Faye, or Forsyth, maybe? Forsyth doesn't make sense. Python, Tobin, Faye, or Cliff.
My hair is large.
The small text on Kyle's shirt.
The small text on my shirt? What about it?
What does it say?
Don't mind me, I'm just catching invisible monsters.
Hello, your Hanines.
Thank you,
Python has 1 vote. Tobin has a vote. Tobin has 2 votes. Tobin getting all the votes.
They can read it.
Yeah, I'm commentating.
He's got color
That's your-
commentary.
that's your
It says
color
color
comment-
commentary on.
Color commentary on the
Is that what
voting
that is?
process.
Is that how that goes?
Well, that's what election night looks like, or sounds like.
I don't want to
No, election night was like, oh my god, 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 oh my god. That's what it sounded like.
A little bit.
It was more like, no, that's not no.
So Tobin getting the first one, it looks like.
Tobes?
If it takes that long to show up, if I hit send the moment you finish. Yeah, no, I know. That's fine. Tobin it is.
And then same people for the second one then?
Let's narrow it down to Tobin or Cliff, and we'll add Alm in this time. Tobin, Cliff, or Alm. I gotta turn the overlay off and turn it back on.
How's your dancing?
Tobin, Cliff, or Alm. And Cliff is actually spelled with a K, not that that makes that big of a difference.
How are your dancing skills, Kyle? People want to know.
I've seen it. There are worse dancing skills.
We have some votes for Tobin. We have a vote. Oh, no, we have 1 vote for Tobin, 1 vote for Alm. Alm getting some more votes. Alm going up. Votes slowing down, and now a lot more votes for Alm. There's a vote for Cliff. There's a few votes for Cliff. Alm's still dominating the vote by a lot right now. A lot. It looks like it's going to be going to Alm. We're not going to call this vote early, though. Because why would we do that when we could sit here and just watch it not move that much? We're going to go with Alm.
Excuse me.
Alm it is. Did it? Oh, and that was it. We only got 2.
Kyle actually used to do commentary for
Zealot Hockey League.
Zealot Hockey.
The Zealot Hockey League in StarCraft 2.
The bane of
That
my
game was
existence.
a lot of fun. You cannot pass judgment on it. You didn't play it.
No, I just listened to it in the living room.
Well,
Forever.
deal with it.
I will not. Them asking about your dancing skills makes me think of that terrible musical. And then I did props on.
I cannot. I enjoy dancing at weddings. But I have no dance training whatsoever.
I saw you dance in front of an audience. And that was cool.
Yeah, and I have a lot of, that was bad. That was really bad. I don't know how well you guys could see that, especially since there's a vote going on that I didn't see. There is no third.
There's no third one, darlings.
There's no third. But everybody's voting for Yuri Lowenthal anyway.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and have this fight happening in the background.
Mods are having a good time.
I can see the poll now. I was looking down because I was running through the dungeon. I don't see the poll on here. I only see it up there or there. It's in both places actually, but it's very small there.
This is very small right there.
I need to... Not that. That. So... Yeah, so I have experience with choreography. Because I did a lot of show choir when I was in high school. And...
Twist my arm.
And a lot of musicals in not just high school, but also college and the one that Laura was talking about was after college, and that was my last experience with theater, and it will probably remain my last for a while. Because all that show did was solidify in my brain that I made the right choice.
Kyle is best Mrs. White. True, it is. Kyle is
Oh,
the great Mrs. White.
yeah, Avatism saw that at Matsuri-Con.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Ever so briefly, because that panel kind of got waylaid by technical issues.
Aww.
Yeah. Not my fault, actually. That was the AV in that particular room, and that unlike the stream, not my job. But I was talking to the guys afterwards, the AV guys in there. I was like, dude, I get it. Trust me. Totally cool. Am I attacking a gargoyle?
Nothing will stop me.
Got the Ultima weapon in Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. Bob Tom, honestly, it's been so long since I played. I have no idea.
I don't remember. So I'm gonna go with no. Because I feel like I'd remember.
I mean, usually when I play RPGs, I usually go for completion. Like, you guys have no idea how long it took me to get all of the ultimate weapons in Final Fantasy X. Because of that stupid lightning place where you had to dodge like 200
Final Fantasy X?
Yeah.
What we're talking about?
Yeah. The 200 lightning dodges you had to
Yeah,
perform.
that was dumb. That was real dumb.
It was a nightmare and a half. I
Just
hated
leave
it.
it to me.
Because there were times when it was just like, when the game would just lag on you just enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was not entertaining.
Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage.
Is that an actual thing, or are you trolling?
Max Middleman Flake says it's a real title.
Wow.
Ha! Stand aside!
No! I refuse.
Child,
Chris
FYI, the lightning sword replaces your attack stat, so if Gray's attacks get higher than 15, you want to switch it out.
Oh. Good to know.
There was more there, but I couldn't.
No, I eventually got them all the weapons.
Even if
So-
it does magic damage and attacks from range, once you get a brace sword, there's no need for any of that bullshit.
Okay. You added that last word.
I might have.
How am I think we're losing right now.
Stop. Stop losing.
Was the noise ad-libbed?
No, that was in the script. And I remember Wendy Lee, the director, listened to it in Japanese. And I think they did something different. I can't remember. But listened to it in Japanese and looked at the script and went, whip sound? What are you supposed to do there? And I went, and then I just recorded on it. She went, what was that? Like she had never heard it before in her life. And John Ricciardi, who was there from 8-4, the localization team, he was the client in the room. He was like, yeah, no, that's the whip sound. That's what you do when you do a whip sound. That's why it's scripted there, because he probably wrote the line.
Fantastic.
But no, prime that guy for somebody else to kill. Yeah, I thought it was so funny that Wendy had never heard that before. Ooh, yes. You do that, You do that.
Take this.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
critical.
Bye.
Breathtaking.
Why, thank you.
That was weird.
Was that Faye?
I think so.
That was probably Faye.
Yeah.
Creeptastic.
Creeper.
I have not played Warframe.
I have.
Yeah?
It's been a while, but I did play it a little bit. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, I tend to stay away from most of like those free-to-play games like on Steam and Xbox Live, because I hate having to pay to win.
I think that one, the microtransactions are just cosmetic.
Ah, okay.
And a lot of them are. There's another one, there's a brawler that's like a Smash Bros. Clone called Brawlhalla that I really enjoy.
I like Brawlhalla.
And it's free to yeah, it is free to play, but the way that they entice people to pay money is
Be gone.
you have like rotating heroes that are available to you when you play free to play, but if you spend like $10 or $20 or whatever it is, you get all of them unlocked all the time, and you can also do microtransactions for cosmetic stuff. I need Python to get the hell out of here so that he does not die.
Have we met Principal Bobobo yet?
Bo-bo-bo?
Who?
Huh?
I don't know who that
I'm
is.
going to say no.
Is that in this game? No. I need...
Couch's favorite kinds of games. I like RPGs.
Where's Faye?
I like RPGs as well. If I know I don't have time to sit and play a long form game like that, I do like Titanfall. I was getting into Battlefield 1 for a minute there. Also Smash Brothers. Huge Smash Brothers fan. We'll always play Smash Brothers.
I thought I
Snowboard
heard the
kid.
mother's voice, but
I like a lot of different kinds of games, but probably favorite genre would be like, it's probably first-person shooters, but not like Call of Duty first-person shooters. That's too much for me. I like Overwatch, Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike,
For Sophia!
that kind of thing.
I like KOTOR and the Dragon Age and the Mass Effect things and the
Role-playing games.
roleplay. Yeah, RPGs. But like the ones, because this is also an RPG, right?
Yes.
And I'm not so great at this sort
This
of
well,
strategizing.
this is more of a tactics
Yeah.
game.
I'm not so good at those. But the ones that are primarily story based.
We probably will do a Smash stream at some point. The Geminite Law.
For Smash Brothers, I typically main Roy,
I got it.
or I'll do Marth occasionally. I'm also pretty proficient with Ganondorf.
Robbie, why can't you do more damage to this guy?
This is the part that
Oh,
hurts.
maybe you're going to.
He heard you.
He critted and he only did 3 points of damage.
He did one there.
He critted for 3.
What's
Oh
our-
no! Don't do it!
Don't.
Oh, he's gonna die. No, he's not.
He pooted. He is the worst. Why is he the worst?
Oh, I think... So, I've only recently experienced the Wii U version of Smash Brothers. Last experience I had was just the Wii. So, I haven't played as Bayonetta yet.
Bad
I've
luck,
played
friend.
Smash Brothers since I was very young. Because I got very heated while I was playing, and I like
I can
moved
feel
forward
my
like
skills
this, and I
Level up,
smashed
Forsyth.
my face on my knee, and I like split my lip and started bleeding, and I haven't played ever again.
Whose fault is that?
Because I was so upset. You don't have to make fun of me, Kyle. I acknowledge my shortcomings. That's why I haven't
What is-
played again.
What is Bonewalker oil? I wonder. We're gonna send it to the
Sounds
convoy.
dirty.
You guys can tell me what it does, but it's at the convoy now.
Convoy.
Shall we make a habit of this?
Yeah, that was a great level up for Forsyth, right, Odekirk? You like Ike?
I did like Ike for a minute, but he's a little too slow for me.
It's a quest thing. Okay. I think they were making a pun. I like Ike. You like Ike. Everybody likes Ike. Except I'm actually thinking of I like Brack. Does anybody remember? Well, first off, do you remember Brack from Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
Yes.
And the follow-up is when Cartoon Network in the I think it was late 90s, might have been early 2000s. They did like a contest where it was like all of the most popular characters across all of Cartoon Network were running for president of Cartoon Network, and Brack won the election.
I don't remember that.
And there
I
was-
remember Brack.
And they did a commercial camp because they were doing like political quote unquote campaigns during the election process, and they did a commercial for Brack that was the I Like Ike song, but it was I like Brack, you like Brack, everybody likes Brack.
Delta did a thing for you.
What?
Apparently Delta did a thing for you, so...
What did you do?
Where am I? What am I doing?
My phone is dying.
I went down to a lower level of the dungeon.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to figure out...
Somebody remembers those Cartoon
you do,
Network
Delta?
campaigns. Thank you, M. Shigeru.
I want to see it.
I'm trying to get it. I just need to log back into my computer.
Seekers of treasure come no further unless you possess power. Huh. You think that means I'm gonna get my ass kicked?
Yes.
If somebody dies in the dungeon, can I still turn wheel? I think I get like 3 turn wheels per dungeon. I think that's how that works. Lorelez remembers the Brack song.
It's a Pegasus, Laura.
Are you gonna show it to the people?
I don't know that it'll show up.
Well, try, since you're giddy over it.
Delta also posted a link, so if people are curious,
You
they
can
they
kind of sort of see it, or you can just go look at the link that
Yeah.
Delta
It has my
posted.
poofy hair, and I have a sword, and I'm riding into battle, and I'm so much better than Claire.
So Skyblade said, I managed to get through this part without fighting anything, just ran.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Alright, here we go.
Look at it.
I see it,
No, you don't understand.
I do, but I'm in the middle of a stream right now.
I know. I really like it.
I suspect this dungeon is gonna take us to the end of the stream tonight. I don't know that. So there's spoopies in the cells, but do I need to go in there? What if I just...
If you don't go in there and you go trigger whatever this is, are they gonna all fly out at the same time?
Ooh.
Because that's the thing that happens.
You should do that.
That is a very good question.
You should do it.
Do not open the cells, just go.
Do not seek the treasure.
Thank you, Delta.
I want to take the raw meat. Just get the chest. Alright. If you guys are trolling me, I'm not going to be happy. But I'll understand, because it'll make for great TV here. You hear a noise behind you. You guys? Oh my god, you guys suck. You guys suck so hard. I hate you so much right now.
Run!
I'm running the hell away.
If you open the chest first, or if you open the cells first, the chest holds nothing.
Oh, so I got my thing. Did I get it? I don't even know what I got.
I don't know what you got.
I think I got a gold coin. Whoops. What did I do? Get out of here.
You should have a gold mark.
I got a gold coin. That's what I did.
Ghost pepper whiskey. You had me at whiskey.
Not at the ghost pepper.
I feel like James is also intrigued by the ghost pepper part.
I'm not. It's too spicy, and then it.
No,
like
where did you come from?
Run!
You suck. I don't like you at all.
I
What?
beg your pardon?
What?
What?
Come at me, fools!
You got a gold mark.
Yes, I did. That happened. I am displeased
I've got this.
with this fight.
Kyle, who's your cutest character?
Probably Mob.
Solid.
Mob's gotta be my cutest character,
He is-
right?
he is hot.
He's pretty...
Dude, that bowl cut?
No, not... not cute in an attractive way. Cute in an adorable way.
And like a pat.
He's
kinda.
like, yeah, he's like, oh, he's so cute.
What's wrong with you, James, please? He's hot. No, he's a little boy.
But cute may have been... Like, that version of cute may have been what they meant when they asked the question.
Well, that's what I figured because it was it's the internet.
Who's your sexiest character then? People are super into 9S, but that creeps me out.
He's not sexy.
He's not.
No,
He's a little boy.
Yeah, he is.
He's not a little boy.
He's a little boy.
16.
He's like
19.
12.
Fine, twist my arm.
Okay, he might be 19, but he looks 16.
He looks 12.
He does not look 12.
He looks like a wee babe. This one?
Maybe it'd be, it might be it might be Kiri from Blame.
I haven't watched that
I
yet.
still haven't watched Blame.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. He's like, if he's sexy in that aloof, cold,
That, I could just fix him.
yeah, that like aloof, cold, on a mission protagonist
Got you.
way.
Like Hiro Yui.
Yes, like, or, well, you could also say that about Mika, but Mika is so
A wee
young,
babe.
it's gross.
No, that's gross. And then he... Never mind. I'm not gonna... No spoilers.
Jay,
here.
I'm pretty sure 9S. I think they told. Well, what they told me during casting anyway was that 9S was 19.
He's
not 14.
12. He's a baby.
He is not.
He's a wee babe.
That is inaccurate.
Look at him.
That is so inaccurate.
He is-
I was going to call it unaccurate,
He is.
which is not a word.
Would you
He
say
is
it was
on the cusp of
an
puberty.
inaccurate
if
way to
that.
say the word inaccurate?
It, yeah, that would have been what that was. Shut up.
He's like a child. Did you voice both forms of Helbram or just fairy?
Just fairy form. I believe Richard Epcar played the human form, and who played the helmet?
Oh, the helmet with the weird screechy voice?
I don't remember that.
Oh, I can't remember who plays the helmet. So there were 3 voices for Helbram.
I don't
Just say the
remember.
word.
I don't know if did we get far enough?
Stand
Kind of
back.
stopped watching.
I don't know. I watched the entire thing with my brothers because they were really into it.
I'm sorry. I mean, cool.
That's you're walking a fine line here. No, I didn't mean to do that. Because it's a really popular show.
I know. People really like it. It's a little much for me, I guess. I understand why people are into it. 9S is 5'2". I'm 5'1".
Just
I'm almost
stop
the
here
same
and
height.
talk. Can I talk diagonally? No. Stop here and talk.
Tobin. By the mother, did you actually just start a conversation? You were going to approach me anyway. Don't ask me why. I thought treating you like dirt would have inspired you to give me space. Ah, you don't treat me like dirt. Look, you like to vent. I get it. How can you be so nice? I try to be nice, but other people just make me crazy. And when you let me take it out on you, I feel even worse. So what? That's normal. You're my friend. I don't care if you give me guff once in a while. Really? Sure. Plus, I'm not so nice. There are lots of things that tick me off. But I just choose to let them slide. Except maybe when Ulm or Gray show me up. I can't stand that. Well, they are much better at
Because
fighting.
he's secretly in love with Gray.
Hey! Sorry, couldn't resist.
I really strangely enjoy the fact that apparently I'm a unit of measurement still.
Yeah, that's now a thing.
People are talking about how many Lauras they are tall.
Somebody said Bryce Papenbrook is the voice of Helmet Helbram. I legitimately cannot remember, because whoever it was came up and talked to me at the rap party for something. I don't know if we had a rap party for 7 Deadly Sins, but for something we were talking about it. And they said, "Oh, you're the fairy form of Helbram. I'm the other form of you. I'm the helmet." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But I do not remember who it was. If I hear the voice again, then I'll know. I'd probably be able to place, especially if it's Bryce. That's a voice I've heard plenty of times, so I can pick his voice out pretty
yes,
well.
Bryce Papenbrook.
Nothing will stop
Voices
me.
love help.
Somebody looked it up.
Allow me.
He had stories about knowing his wife with the Love Helm voice.
Oh, good. That'd be like Caitlyn with my old man voice.
She is not a fan.
Oh,
she hates
she
that.
loves that voice. It's her favorite.
It is not that. That is inaccurate. Just trying to help you save your marriage, buddy.
The mother
What's your old
walks
man's
with me.
Kyle? What's your old man voice, Kyle?
Go for it. She's not here. I'm so happy.
Your grandmother told me we wouldn't be having strained carrots for dinner this evening, and I was so happy, I pooped.
She's not a fan.
She hates that voice. It's especially because of the fact that I'll go, come over here, sweetie, give me a kiss.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
That's a little awkward.
You love me.
No, I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable sitting next to you.
Oh, man.
Kyle, stop.
Old nines.
It's actually,
Are you the Pope in
I don't know
Tales
if-
of Berseria?
I don't know if I should share this because, wait, what was that?
Are you the Pope in
In-
Tales?
Yes, I am. Thank you. I could not remember. I knew I did the old man voice in Tales of Berseria, but I did not remember where it was used.
He's the Pope.
Yes, I'm the Pope in Tales of Berseria.
Hilarious.
Yes. And I remember being so excited because Wendy directed that, and it was one of the first times I worked with her. Not the first time, but like I didn't know Wendy very well.
Okay.
And I was doing a bunch of different incidentals on the game, and that's a voice that I do not get to use like ever, because why would they cast me as an old man?
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
Nomi says that they have screamed this several times and nobody has ever noticed.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I'm
Nomi.
sorry, Nomi.
Nomi. I love you. I'm sorry.
But so we got to that character and they were like, can you do an old man? And I was like, well, what kind of old man do you want me to do? I could do something very cartoony. And they were like, let's try that. And so I was really excited that I actually got to use that voice.
Hi, Nanubar. How are
Hi,
you,
Nanabar.
sweetheart?
How's it going?
Nomi, we love
Please
you.
don't die, Claire. Please don't die, Claire. Please don't Clyde. Please don't Clyde there. I think is what I was about to say there.
I don't know. You guys,
Is Nomi gonna link to the link to the video? Ah! Nomi, tweet that at me. I want to
Tweet
see
it.
it.
Tweet
I want
it
to see
to
it because
us.
I have not
I
played
wanna
through
see it.
Berseria.
I want to see it too.
It's so funny to think about a time when I didn't know Wendy very well, because now
Impressed yet?
I worked on Nier with her. I worked on this with her. I'm working on now a live action dub with her, in which in the first 2 episodes, looking at the cue sheet, I had like 40 more loops than the second most loops in the show. So I'm working with her a lot now, and I've gotten to know her very well. And it's just funny to think back on a time when I was like tiptoeing around, like not, still feeling her out and like not sure what's appropriate and what's not in the booth.
Yeah, I've only been in a cast with her. I've never worked with her as like in a directing capacity yet. So that's where I live. I don't know.
so given the chance, which voice do you wish you could use more?
Well, Tempest Mask, the name for the blame protagonist is Kiri, not Killy. You are using the Japanese pronunciation, and L's and R's are the same
Kiri.
in that language. It's Kiri. Because Killy is a stupid name. I'm sorry, it just is.
Killy,
which is
stab, man.
Exactly the reason we changed it. Because it was scripted as Killy at one point, but no, Kiri. Kiri makes a lot more sense.
Because Keto was taken?
What's that?
I said because Keto was taken?
No.
Well, it's like if it's based in the word killer.
Oh.
I'm curious.
I don't know if it was based in the word. I don't know. I have no idea.
Like Furikuri.
What voice do I wish I could use more? Well, the old man voice would be one of them. And Speaking of which, I was gonna go on this tangent earlier. I don't know if I should divulge this because I think. Well, anyway, but my voicemail is the old man voice.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, it is.
His voicemail message
man.
is that.
Oh god, it takes forever.
Why?
You can. I know you can skip it. I know you can skip it. But I didn't realize that for a minute.
Well, then you weren't listening because he says it.
Because I say it right at the beginning of the message.
Because he knows. That
Press
he's gonna
0 to skip to the beep.
Sorry.
Pay attention.
And then it
I don't pay attention when you talk.
And I think it's been a while since I've heard it, but I think I have it memorized.
10 seconds.
It goes,
I drink Kaiser.
Hello, this is the voicemail box of Kyle McCarley, and this is the voice of the Kyle from the future.
Yeah, he put reverb on that.
God, he spent way too much time on this.
If you'd like to speak to me, something, oh crap.
If you'd like to speak to Kyle from the present.
No, it was like, if you'd like to speak to me, you'll have to wait a while, because by now I'm back in my own time, and your society hasn't figured out the solution to wormhole implosions just yet. If you'd like to speak to the present day Kyle, however, leave a message with your name and number, and he'll get back to you just as soon as he thinks you're important enough.
Oh.
You're
Wow.
such.
That's my voicemail box that anybody who calls me and I don't answer gets, including my agent, casting directors,
somehow
maybe.
he
Like,
still gets
all
hired. He gets
hate
hired.
you. We all hate you so much.
I love it. I get so many comments from people who are hearing that for the first time, like in the voicemail message, where they're just like, "That is the best voicemail I've ever heard."
Does Delta have your phone number?
I feel as though I've reached a new plateau.
How did you get my phone number, Delta?
Don't give that out.
Yeah, you're allowed to have that as one of my moderators. Do not share that.
Don't. Do not share.
Oh, Delta doesn't have my phone number.
That was
Okay.
a fine victory.
No, I don't. 9.
What time is it?
9:45.
I'm thirsty, and I'm out of water.
Here.
It's like magic. Thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe you need anything?
No, I'm good, thank you.
You basically did just hear it, Delta. So, what do I do now? I'm gonna... Hey, just to change things up, let's have another fight.
When is the stream ending?
We started a little late, so it'll be after 10 tonight. It's probably gonna be when we clear this dungeon, in all honesty. Which may be... I don't know how long that's gonna take.
I think Spake tried to clip it, but it was too long.
Oh, the voicemail, my recitation
Yeah,
of the voicemail.
Fine, twist my arm.
Yeah. You can turn the AC down if you want.
I don't want to push buttons. And it's fine out there.
Well, of course it's fine out there. All the heat in the house is in
right
this
here.
room.
I have that effect on a room.
No, you don't.
No. Wow. Coming from me, that doesn't mean much, but that's your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Couples high five! Couples high five!
Don't leave her hanging, James.
That sucked. Here it is.
My condolences that someone clipped the anime grunts moment with
Just say the
Kira.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad choice.
We're dumb.
Yeah.
You are.
Yep, a little bit.
I remember we started doing that. I was like, hey guys,
Yeah.
maybe not that.
Yeah, we're dumb.
Lighter.
9 RPG.
Very amusing. Full marks.
Very amusing.
Come at me, fools!
I don't want to hit him. Hit this one instead. Yes.
Didn't Anime Grunts make it to the best of Twitch?
Hey, dick. the foudroyant combat art. I'm assuming that's French. I don't know what it means.
What? What are you talking about?
I unlocked the lightning sword. Unlocked the foudroyant combat art.
James and I are dating. We have been for a little while.
The mother walks
It's been more than a little while.
When we met Kyle, we were dating.
And I've known you guys for... Has it been a decade yet?
Just about.
Almost.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't want to do that.
When's our anniversary?
Nothing will stop.
You don't remember?
We don't remember.
Not important.
Is it this month or next month?
I think
This one?
Well, at least
Maybe.
you're within like a 30-day range, right? How is it spelled? Foudroyant?
And Kyle got married in a year. Yes, he did.
No, got engaged in a year.
Well,
Got
Got
engaged
married
in-
within 2.
There you go. You were basic. When you asked.
Okay, just kill that
Alright.
you killed that guy.
guy. Okay. I
Yeah,
mean, Tobin did it, but
Tobin out.
What?
he said don't count Tobin out.
Oh.
That was the noise I made when I was
Just
being
leave
a
it to
fire
me.
sprite. It was my favorite thing in the whole world.
I don't know if I should do that. Let's do this instead.
It's French for terrible,
Terrible.
but it's a pun on the word for lightning.
In French. French puns are too smart for me.
Thank you.
That was weird. That sounded real weird.
Thank you.
Did you dribble?
Nope, nobody saw that.
Dribble a
There's a
little bit?
hole in your mouth.
There's...
It's a good thing that's not just on the internet forever.
yeah. Don't die.
Spake, did you stay up all night?
Who did I just get an email from? That might be important.
Might it?
No, it's not. Not remotely important. It's only supposed to notify me like that when it is important. Sometimes it gets confused as to what counts as an important email and what doesn't.
Spake!
Good morning.
Is it time for waffles?
Belgian or potato?
Oh.
Both times kinds taste great.
Oh, yes, they do.
Ugh. I did that and I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I'm pretty sure almost nobody knows what we're talking about.
Oh, I doubt that.
It's been a while.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, but this is the internet we're talking about.
Right. Does anybody get that reference?
We're talking waffles.
Invented by Gandhi.
Why not keep several handy?
For moments when you need.
Waffles, waffle, 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 waffle.
You're almost as dashing as I am.
Renty Inc., I like how your household works. Freezer is always stacked with like 30 to 40 waffles.
Salutations and, felicitations?
Hey, Claire, how are you? Wait, felicitations?
Was that too much? I fear these are rather difficult to devise.
You're inventing new greetings? Is this because of what I said?
What? No! Perish the thought. I merely felt like being creative. Oh, posh. Fine. I admit it. You said you liked my greetings, and I perhaps wanted you to like me more.
Aww.
But Claire, I like you the way you are.
Aww.
Overbearing, but don't give a damn what people think of you.
I am not overbearing. A boy will take that back at once. I'm the
you talk
queen
to
of
me like
Zolfian
you're
High
the face
Society.
of
I was gonna say, a
Why
girl
should
has
I
no
care
name.
what you think?
There's the Claire I like.
Correct, Delta. It was a Newgrounds reference.
Twalls, yes.
I was gonna say, these people been around the internet. They know a thing or two.
Somebody asked, do you have a waffle?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yes, good things are happening.
It's hard being this good.
She said that.
I almost had a waffle delivered earlier, but then I didn't because I know I have food outside of here and I need to stop trying to spend money.
We have waffles at work. They're just in stock all the time.
Like Eggo type waffles?
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
okay.
Well, you could make your own waffle if you wanted to.
Like, do you have waffle mix and a waffle iron?
Somewhere, I believe there is. I could be wrong about that.
I think you're wrong about that.
But on International Waffle Day, I made myself an egg sandwich, but used waffles instead. And
Tobin is fatigued.
delicious.
I've never been fatigued.
Sleepy Tobin?
I think it means food is.
Scarce.
No, it means he needs to eat something.
Feed him.
You're in a
Have
meat
I
locker.
been in here before?
Make him a sandwich.
Is this is the path down, right? I think I've been here. Yeah.
No, McLam's gonna make pancakes.
Is there a way to check the map in this place?
He's making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Thanks.
Guide? No.
What's
There
that?
is no map.
You've been here, says.
Except for the one at the bottom. But doesn't tell you everything.
Wait, there's. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't give me the whole story. What's in this room?
You take the bacon
Am I gonna
and
die?
put it in the pancake. Bottom screen. Bottom screen.
Yeah, they're talking about the bottom screen for the map.
Bottom
But the bottom screen map is just a. I wanted to zoom out and see the whole map.
So you know where you is.
Yeah, and I can't do that.
No, you cannot. Fool.
I'm going down into this place.
Okay.
Is this? I bet this is. Hey, I think we've cleared the dungeon then,
Hey.
which is good timing because it's getting
Hello,
close to 10.
girl.
We'll talk to girl first.
Oh, it was so awful.
Yeah. What?
Good.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I don't know what just happened. I don't know.
Oh, all right then.
Okay.
I don't mean to pry, but I heard you and Celica had a fight. Well, don't feel bad. You've been apart a long time after all. You can't expect Celica to understand what's going through your head. Only someone who's been with you the whole time could ever truly understand.
Wow.
Someone who knows you so well she thinks exactly as you do.
Not okay.
Someone who would do whatever you'd ask. If only you would. Those
Whoa.
are the sort of friends you need to keep close.
Girl.
I think a restraining order needs to happen for
I've
you.
known Python since we were little. We grew up in a tiny town together. My father was a scholar who made a name for himself at our Lord's Manor.
Okay.
Naturally, I thought academia would be my lot in life as well.
Nope.
But I could never quite let go of my dreams of being a knight. So I talked Python into joining the army. Not like he had anything better to do. And yes, I knew a commoner like me would never become a knight. But I thought if I fought hard and the king noticed me, then maybe... Ugh, it was foolishness. Still, every time I was about to give up, Python would cheer me on. He'd say, "You can't throw in the towel now. That stupid dream is all you've got." Huh? You think he was teasing me? What does it matter? Because of him, I kept at it. And look where I am now. A lieutenant in the Deliverance. I couldn't be happier.
Congratulations, Chris Kaysen.
I stopped listening.
You are the worst. Mana herb. Z. More than one. There's more than one.
Nope, just that one. That's all you get. Girl ran away with them all.
Do we have... Hey, Tobin gets an upgrade.
Toby!
He's gonna be a sniper now.
Alright. Maybe he'll suck less.
I can do this. I can do this.
Da, 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 da.
We were talking about Chris Kaysen, since he's the voice of Forsyth.
Yes.
I miss working with that guy because he's also a director. He directed the first season of Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, and he directed
I think I met him.
One Punch Man, and which, I mean, I didn't work with him much on that.
Yeah.
Asterisk War, I again didn't work with him a whole lot on that, but he also directed Mob Psycho 100. And
I think Tony introduced
it's
me
been a while since I've worked with him now.
Well, maybe soon.
Okay, so we have 2 springs. We have
Spinning.
Water of HP
Hip.
and Water of Experience.
X.
So experience is probably gonna just count towards leveling up.
Yep.
And which we can always get from just, killing stuff. And HP is gonna make people hopefully die less. So, let's do a poll on, because I have a feeling we're just gonna use all of one or the other. We get 3 points to choose between the two. We could divvy that up however we want. But I have a feeling we're gonna go, well, we'll do proportionate based on the poll outcome. So, let's do a poll. HP fountain or experience fountain. And based on the percentage of the votes, that's how I'll determine where the 3 points get spent. Experience grants a whole level. That's good to know. Most people are saying only use experience, but we'll see how the poll goes. Is it going?
Pod is tired.
Pod is tired.
Sleepy pod.
Oh no, I missed I think I had the poll overlay turned off at the exact moment that you started the poll. Avatism. That's okay. I can look at the results as they're coming in.
The results.
You guys just won't see them. We've got 12 votes for EXP, 3 for HP, now 15 for experience. You type exclamation point vote 0 for HP, exclamation point vote 1 for experience. Up to 16 votes for experience, still 3 for HP. Time is running out. You got 10 seconds left to chime in.
Yeah, you can't see it because we bought
17 votes for experience, 18. All right, that 19 votes for experience to 3 for HP. So that went pretty much as expected. We will use all 3 points from the experience fountain.
Experience fountain. For whom?
I have now. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Hello.
I don't want to see that.
That.
I don't
what
want
did
to see that either.
There. That's what I wanted. Okay, I've now refreshed the poll overlay, so you guys will actually see it this time. Now let's see. Oh man. I have no idea how to narrow this down, guys. Because we've got 10 people to choose from. Let's...
I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna open it up to chat spam for a little bit. Start shouting out character names, and then based on that, I'll pick people for the poll.
Chat spam.
So spam which character you think needs to be leveled up. Alm, Python, Gray, Tobin, Faye, Cliff, Silk, Claire, Clive, Forsyth. Who is close to promoting? I have no idea. Alm is level 10.
Gray,
Python is level
Claire.
3. Gray is level 5. Tobin is level 1 because he just promoted.
You're seeing a lot of gray.
Faye is level 8.
Not
Cliff is level
5.
9. Silk is level 8. Claire is level 10. Clive is level 5. Sorry, 4. I can count. Forsyth is level 4.
A little bit of Forsyth. I'm seeing a lot of gray. I
A lot
saw
of Gray.
some Claire.
A lot of Claire.
One Faye.
A little bit of Forsyth.
Extra.
So let's do a poll. You can stop the chat spam now. Let's do a poll between Gray, Claire, and
I
Forsyth.
saw a couple of Faye, if you want.
And Faye. That's fine. Gray, Faye, Claire, and Forsyth are the poll options for experience here.
I said I would have gotten you something.
I know. I needed to get up and move anyway.
Okay.
Here we go. Here comes the poll. Who gets a drink? Gray, Claire, Forsyth, or Faye? And I will award all three based on proportion of votes. Oh.
Somebody says that Faye gets rescue at 10.
Ooh, this is very close.
This is a lot to handle. Claire, Gray.
It might go 1, 1, and 1. It might go 2 and 1. 23 seconds left. Get those votes in. Claire has twice as many votes as Gray right now, so if it stays where it is, it's going to be Claire for 2 levels and Gray for 1. If some of that starts to swing back the other way, we'll go for the top 3, each get 1.
Nomi, what is going on, honey?
And that's it. Time runs out. So, that's Claire for 2 levels, Gray for 1 level. That's what we're going to do. Thanks for weighing in, everybody.
Love you.
I feel like we need music to play during the poll.
Just
I
start
wonder if I
singing.
can figure out a way to do that.
Just start
Like
singing.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music, or like Jeopardy music or something game show
Yeah.
oriented. I don't know.
We should sing it a cappella.
So Claire's
and
getting
record it.
1. 1 full level.
Fate and fortune.
Or, yeah,
smile
Price is
upon
Right
me.
Oh
would
my
be good
god,
too.
she sucks.
Yeah, she's getting another one.
Well, I hate her.
I know, but the people love her.
No, they don't.
They do.
They don't.
She kicks ass.
She doesn't.
She does though.
She's the worst.
I get that she's a little
I
bit
can read our fate
obnoxious,
like a book.
but she's better than Faye. And
Yeah,
Well,
Faye's
only
creepy.
because I don't think she wants to like wear my skin.
and
Till I see her promo bonuses.
her promotion bonuses,
Oh,
because she's
dear.
about to go promote now.
What was that?
A fart, apparently.
The Sacred Spring has run dry.
Goodbye.
So you guys were right. I didn't realize how much experience we'd get. Do we love our couch crew? Yes or hell yes. Thank you, moderators. I don't know who started that one, but it was Jay. Thanks, Jay. I'm gonna go up to the Milla Idol and I'm gonna change class for Claire. But once we clear the, can we clear the poll out?
One person's like, yeah, I guess.
Sure, whatever. They're okay.
1 vote for. Yeah.
That's fine. I would also vote for that. Couch crew and jam.
Thank you for stopping the poll. I just wanted to clear that out so we can promote Claire here.
Thank you, guys. You make me
Bumping
giggle.
that. Okay. Let's promote Claire to a Falcon Knight. She gets +9 health, so
What else?
that's good.
Unimpressed.
She's gonna kick some ass now.
Will she stop being the worst?
Ooh, look at her horsey.
Unicorn.
If this is the life the mother would have me lead.
+3 defense, +1 move. And a skill, Banish. I don't know what that is, but cool. Alright, we are finished here. Oh, you know what? We're gonna make a quick offering to clear fatigue.
Streaming schedule? You're just gonna have to really follow Twitter.
I will take a look at my calendar for the next week. The problem is that my recording schedule is still all up in the air. And that makes it really hard for me to make plans for streaming, which is why I'm probably going to end up skewing towards the later part of the week.
Caitlin and I will be back the 14th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd be till the 15th.
All right, boy dance party until
We
then.
might drive back. We might get back that night, or we might.
To free the
come
captive heart of one being controlled, you must defeat the captor. May you walk always in the light of Milla's blessing. I don't know
What
why
is
she
wrong with
sounds
you?
I
like
don't-
that.
What is
Yeah, I don't-
wrong with you?
Like,
She sounds terrifying. Let's not talk to her again. Okay, move.
Maybe, yeah. It could be the 15th, but
Yeah, I
we
thought
plan on-
I think she told me the 15th is when you'd be back, but I don't. She may not have known for sure.
trying to get back the 14th.
Okay, back into the dungeon, but I think we're just trying to leave now. Oh wait, I don't need to.
Milla's
can do-
talking about recruiting Delthea. When you get to this sluice,
I can just evacuate. We'll do that.
kill...
We're done here, right?
Soraya.
Can anybody in the chat tell me if there's anything we're missing in this dungeon, or can we just get GTFO right now?
I think that's it. Did you see the interesting thing that Balkir? I can't say the name.
What?
With the Bikesir said something cool about Milla.
Milla's talking about recruiting Delthea. When you get to the sluice gate, kill Tatara without killing Delthea so you can recruit her. Good to know.
There you go.
You got the fountains and gold coin, you're good. Alright. We are peacing out.
Have we played Miltopia?
Metopia.
No.
No.
Is it great?
Alright, it is 10:08. We accomplished
Things.
very little, in all honesty. We cleared a dungeon. That's not
good.
nothing.
That's good.
Oh. Well,
what did you do?
I moved
do?
and bad guys showed up.
Ah, Kyle.
We're gonna have one more fight, and then we'll call it a night. Since I did that.
Just let me get to the save point. Just let me get to the next save point, and then I'll stop. Promise.
Fine, twist my arm.
My sentiments,
Just
exactly.
leave it to me.
Whoop.
Stand back.
The fates demand more progress.
The mother
Well,
walks with
apparently
me.
they do.
Nothing will stop me.
Level up Gray and you can promote him.
Okay. We'll see if we can do that. My focus is going to be finishing this fight as quickly as possible without anybody dying. Oh, don't do that. She can
Kyle,
stay there.
Go the fuck to sleep. Read by Samuel Jackson.
Oh, I love that book.
Yes.
Love that book.
Yes.
There was also a YouTube video of a reading done by LeVar Burton.
Just say the word.
And there's another one of like a Vietnamese grandma reading it. And she's reading it and going like, oh, this is such bad language. But she just keeps reading. And it's great.
Leave this to me.
I have 3 more people over here that I did not see. They were hiding in the corner because none of them were in the dungeon with me.
Bastards.
I forgot I have more than 10 now, so I have to actually pay attention and pick my team when I go into a dungeon. I have seen Why the Fuck Won't You Eat? Ooh. That was really bad.
What happened?
Gray just got, like, almost killed in one shot.
It seems not good.
Faye is gonna heal him with Physic. That one was read by Bryan Cranston, the audiobook. Not quite as funny as Go the Fuck to Sleep, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna take Gray over to the other side of the map, I think. I don't want him fighting miasmas that can one-shot him. It's that one. It's just the one guy. We need somebody with a lot of resistance. We need Matilda, who's over on the other side of the map.
Matilda.
Matilda. Still a good movie. Underrated.
Are we back
Okay,
to
James.
this?
Is this the same group that I was fighting earlier when I had to run away to go do the dungeon?
Yes. Yes, it is. So aren't those like 800 miasmas or whatever?
That's the well. This is okay. I think this is half of that army. Because I think we were fighting 2 armies at once.
That seems like a not so great thing. Make him be dead.
Well, that
I know.
worked out well.
I'm simply terrible.
Oh my god.
That. Did you see what she just did, though?
I don't care.
She took no damage, and she killed the guy that almost killed Gray in one go.
Oh, I can't.
Return of the Mage Conga.
Fire. I just remembered I had to get up early.
Oh, that sucks for you.
Why do you have to get up early?
I gotta go to Bing Zoom.
On a Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, is there a class?
Yes.
What
I
time?
think I know what class it is, and I'm bummed that I didn't know about it earlier.
It was a secret.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
They invited, like,
Oh, they invited specific people for it? or
Yeah.
something? Okay.
well, when you do that, maybe that's when I'll go to work.
oh, tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to be there at 9.
Okay.
I think they would have invited you if... Didn't I tell Dora that you would want to go?
That doesn't mean she remembered.
I think I did. If she did remember, she would have invited you. I'll just tell them
Crit,
again.
crit, not you. Crit. Ah.
Do you want to?
Although I don't think I can tomorrow at this point in time.
Also, they're gonna do another secret class for a thing I think you'd be more interested in anyway later.
Oh, all right.
I'll tell you about that later. I think you probably already know what I'm talking
Well, I have a hunch.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Kyle's intense focus face. Clive just took a beating. Please don't crit.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, that was not great. Okay. Where is Faye?
I ate her.
Faye, I need you to physic 5.
He's weak. She learns rescue at level 10. I don't know what that means.
Thank you.
I don't either.
Apparently it's good though, and you want it before you reach a thing.
Okay, now that I have taken Gray completely out of the fight.
Grego night-night.
He's not gonna have a chance to kill anybody.
Grego Dago night-night.
Because she's gonna one-shot somebody. And then I have like 8 other people that can kill the other guy. And I'm just gonna do it. Because I'm...
Yes.
You should be honored.
Oh, you know what?
Chicken bite.
Silk has warp.
Glorious victory.
Rescue
Glorious.
pulls a faraway ally to her.
Where's Silk?
Oh, that's cool. Do you see that?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I want it.
So warp him. Oh, no, that does not help. Never mind. Oh, and I already moved Gray anyway. That wouldn't have helped. Whatever. Just kill this guy.
Sorry.
Mogwai.
Fire! Purple fire.
Warp plus rescue is a good hit and run strategy that makes a lot of Grief-like maps later much easier. Oh yeah, because you could just send somebody in using warp. Like send them forward with warp, let them run in and smack somebody, and then use rescue to pull them back out.
What class do you like so far in Echoes?
Alm.
He likes Alm class.
I like the Alm class.
I don't know because I haven't played the game, so I don't know all of the classes.
No, in all honesty, sniper, Leon, for life.
Leon for life.
Whenever
For life.
whenever I play an RPG or something, I usually tank it. So I'm usually the guy that hits things in the face pretty hard.
Train hard.
I love Leon. We need to hang out with them again. I miss them.
I hung out with Mendez at Matsuricon, but that was the last time I saw either one of them.
A stunning victory for a stunning lady.
Bleh. What class is Alm? Prince?
He's
So,
a soldier.
I was gonna say
believe.
soldier,
Super
I guess.
fancy
then.
man. Pretty sparkle butt.
Okay.
Pro tag.
We've saved the game. It is 10:18. We've been streaming for about exactly 3 hours now.
This many.
Before we call it a night. Whoa. my face is so large.
It's so large. No, I'm so shiny.
Before we call it a night, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit.
We got shoutouts.
We got a few shout-outs to do. And then I'm going to take a look at my calendar and see if I have any idea when I'm going to be doing another stream.
I don't know.
So, let's see here. Where did we leave off?
That the new mouse I got you?
Yeah.
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 Good.
It's nice.
It's way better than your old one.
Oh, it's so much better. Andalorki donate, or Andalokri. I keep dyslexia-ing those 2 letters. Andalokri donated $3.73 and said, "Again, I really enjoyed meeting you at San Japan. Thank you. I enjoyed meeting you too, Elizabeth." It was Elizabeth, right?
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Hopefully.
I remember. It took me a minute. We were chatting on the Unlocked app, and she was trying to remind me when we met, and it was.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
okay,
anyway,
I
but
gotcha.
I remember.
Yeah, okay.
So, Bob Tom gave us 10 bits. It was great popping in, but I have a bunch of butt boy friends begging to play.
I told you. I told
Butt
you.
boy
Butt
friends
boyfriends.
begging to play video games with me.
2
Thanks
weeks
for
in
the
a row.
laughs. And also, of course, I got the reference. I'm too white to not listen to Eminem at least once. That probably made a lot more sense at the time that you gave us the bits.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. That was so. Thank you.
Calzone resubscribed for a 3rd month. No message attached, but thank you for the resubscribe. Stefan Martello resubscribed for a 4th month. Missed the last few streams. Keep being awesome. Thank you. Thanks for coming back.
He's a cool dude. I like that guy.
Nimrukti donated $2. Much love, less than 3. Uran joined Hacker Clan at tier 2. Thank you for the subscription. Tempest Mask 1000 resubscribed for a 3rd month. Welp, I guess I missed the 2-month mark, but hooray for 3. Haven't gotten far yet in pursuit of voice acting, but I haven't given up yet. College started again, and that's about it. I hope you're doing well, Kyle. Here's to what comes next. Smiley face. Thank you, Tempest Mask, and good luck. If you need any pointers, I've got the Getting Started in Voiceover page on my website, kylemccarley.com. And I want to be a voice actor.com is a treasure trove of information as well. So take a look at that.
Look at those.
Draconic Kaiser resubscribed for a 5th month. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tempest Mask 1000 also gave us 10 bits. Just thought I'd cheer to see what happens, so here's a cheer to whatever impending doom awaits Alm on that 3DS.
So much impending doom.
Alm didn't die tonight,
Not
thankfully,
quite yet.
because if he dies, then like the game ends and we have to start over from the last save point. That's not great.
Nope.
And Runty Inc. donated $10, approximately how much a box of 40 waffles can be found for, or whatever else feeds the hacker fam best. Less than 3 have a few great mornings on Inky. Aw, thanks, Runty Inc.
We have to get waffles.
So, that is gonna do it. People probably want to know when the next stream is, so let's take a look at the calendar and see what's going on this week.
So much.
So, let's see. I have 3 hours there, and then an hour of driving, and 2 hours there, and then an hour of driving home. That's Monday. Probably not Monday. I have 3 hours there on Tuesday, and I was asked about 4 hours, but it overlapped, so I said no.
No, James is just tired.
Chances are...
Why? Because you look high?
No, they say I look confused.
4 hours is going to go somewhere, but I have no idea where, and that makes things difficult. 4 hours on Wednesday morning, and that's it. But I've got another 4-hour session, I know. Or 2 2-hour sessions. Oh, I hope it's a 4-hour one. I don't want to drive down there twice.
This is a lot of information for all these people.
I know, I'm just thinking out loud. While I
Some
try and
people do
figure
think
out.
I look stoned. I am not stoned.
You look pretty stoned.
I'm super tired.
I know, baby.
We went and saw It last night.
We saw It last night.
At 11 o'clock.
Yep.
It was like a 2.5-hour movie.
Yep.
And then I had to get up and go to work.
You got up at the normal time, and you had all the rights in the world to not do that.
I know, I got up at the normal time, and then I fell back asleep and went to work late.
Okay, I'm going to say Tuesday. I'm reasonably confident Tuesday at 7 o'clock Pacific,
Boys time.
I will be able to do a stream.
Don't hold him to it.
Yeah, that may get rescheduled, but
80% sure.
that is... I'm fairly confident that that's going to happen, so...
Maybe
Yeah,
75.
boy dance party stream, yeah.
Boy dance party.
Twitch,
That was uncool.
7 o'clock on Tuesday night. 7 o'clock Pacific time, Tuesday, will be our next scheduled broadcast. We'll be playing more Fire Emblem. I'll see about getting a guest since we're gonna
Down
be
the ladies.
down 2 ladies.
Sorry,
on
guys.
Tuesday.
I love you.
We're not
We'll
gonna
see
have a date.
I
Just
mean,
you and me.
we can do that without 100 people watching, you know.
I'm just gonna get a candle and.
Stop forever.
Anyway,
Stop forever.
just because, as some people found out tonight before tonight's broadcast started,
Thanks, guys.
just because that's when the next scheduled broadcast is, 7 o'clock Pacific time on Tuesday night, does not mean that I won't do something unscheduled before then. In fact, it's highly possible that this weekend I'll be playing some Overwatch or some PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds or some Rocket League or whatever I feel like playing this weekend, and I'll stream it just 'cause. So make sure you follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to post about it there as well. I always forget to post when we start the scheduled broadcast on Twitter because I'm a dumb.
You should do that.
But
Want me to bug you about it?
yeah, that would actually help.
Okay.
But anyway, so next scheduled broadcast will be Fire Emblem, Tuesday at 7 o'clock Pacific time. I'll see if I can get somebody over to join us, somebody else from the cast.
Yeah.
And if I
Get
see you
ready.
before then that'll be great. And if not, I'll see you Tuesday. So thanks for joining us tonight, everybody.
Thanks,
I'm glad that this
everybody.
stream actually worked. So excited about that.
So much better.
And I will see you all
on another
on
time.
another time.
Do you want to sign out?
How are we sign off?
Oh yeah, we gotta do the sign off.
Glory to waffles.
God, we've got to come up with something Fire Emblem centric. We've done.
They don't really have a saying,
I mean,
do they?
they have memes, but they're not actually from the game.
Right.
They're from the fake translation of Gaiden.
Okay. Do you like any of those?
Well, that's the let's crush those bastards one.
Do you want to crush some bastards?
Let's crush some
Do you
bastards.
want to say
Okay.
it like old people?
Okay, how do you say it? Because I screwed it up last time.
Yeah. I think it's because we went too long with it. So this time we'll do let's crush those bastards.
Got it.
On 3. Ready? 1, 2. What did I just do?
You broke it.
I just turned on the other camera by accident. Okay, there we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's crush those bastards! Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.